fan, but I'm going to call it whatever the fuck I want to. That's exactly the name, guys. I'm just kidding.
I'm not typing all that in.
Sad announcement, I'll probably be moving to Pennsylvania by the end of the month. I don't know if that's sad.
It is very sad.
I need a fresh start, so it's not very bad for me.
It's sad for all of us because we'll miss your beautiful face.
Yes. But we will still be doing this live stream, and we'll just have me and a speaker coming out. That's my decision.
We'll replace Andrew with a Bluetooth speaker.
Pretty much.
Because any of us have a Bluetooth speaker.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Actually, that's true. You do.
I do have a Bluetooth speaker.
There's also a couple at my house that we could take. Probably.
I could also steal one for my brother.
Probably.
He has one. It's a nice one.
Ooh.
So
I have a cheaper one.
Picking where we started last time. Last time they were just cleansing the ritual, the freaking totems, not totems, obelisks.
Okay.
Totems are tribal. But they successfully cleansed both and got a blessing from the gods. You'll probably see a lot of usage of that in this session. We got a new player. It is Ammon. What's your character's name? Actually, we'll get to that when we meet you.
Thank you.
And then we'll have to do a whole new party introductions this session for anyone who's not caught up, which is probably nobody, except for my girlfriend because she watches this just to see.
She literally just joined. You are her pretty Snorlax.
Yes. I thought she was the Snorlax.
Oh wait, is it Becca? I think it's Becca actually.
Becca's the Snorlax.
Becca's the Snorlax. She was wearing the Snorlax shirt the other day.
I remember. I got that backwards.
I might be fat, but I'm not that fat.
Yeah, I got that backwards.
And I don't think
am
I'm
the pretty
pretty.
Snorlax.
Just kidding. So they're still at the last obelisk, and they're on their way back to the city. I think that's where we left off. Yeah, we left off right after that battle.
We're heading to go cure people.
So on your way back, you actually run into a group of guards. Like, quite a significant amount of guards. You were in this group.
Okay.
You're actually one of the people in charge of this group.
I'm one of the guards.
You're one of the people in charge of this group. There's like 2 military officials.
Okay, thank you. Anyways.
You're level 5. You're pretty high up in the military. But, so it's you and then your commanding officer who's here with this group of guards.
Okay.
Your commanding officer's name is Raylan. Because he's... Raylan.
Okay.
Because he's an Assimore, and that's a good Assimore name. Or at least I think so deal with it. You can make a whole bunch of stories about him, I really don't care. You probably won't see him again, unless you make him into your background, then you will see him again.
Okay.
And they come up to you guys, and weapons drawn. Keep that in mind. Their weapons are drawn. And the guards look pretty freaked out.
I'm gonna hold my staff, which is taller than me. So, as Ammon's character and group come upon you, it's this little 3-foot halfling with a staff bigger than she is. Comes up and says, "What is wrong, sirs? Is there anything wrong? What can we help you with?"
There were large amounts of dark clouds of specters coming off the mountain.
Oh,
yeah,
that!
we cured the obelisks they were hiding at.
We found out there's a couple obelisks that we
purified. You mean other than this one?
Yeah, there's 2 others. We purified them.
At the ancient temple sites instead of the more modern ones?
You're gonna have to show them because they just look completely...
This way!
Yeah.
I will... Come!
Okay, what do you look like?
Oh.
Buddy rolls her eyes.
So, you see, she's legit 3 foot. She's 3 foot. Did I even write down? I did not write that.
3 foot 0 inches?
Yeah, 3 foot. She's 3 foot flat.
Mm-hmm.
I totally did not write down what her physical descriptions are. I'm gonna.
I didn't
Do
either.
you remember?
I'm the only
Nope.
character that actually did that.
I do it whenever I play character.
Well, the
I've
problem
got
is
my height and weight
I
figured out.
forgot a whole character sheet, so...
You should see my the one I play with him and him. He's an old elf with like white hair. He's great.
No one has
Wait,
the
the
detail
doctor?
sheet, right?
No, the cleric.
You guys know
I thought it
that
was the
detail
doctor.
sheet.
No, he's a cleric.
Derek, do
This
you
one?
have any of those extra detail sheets that keep down where you write down height,
An
weight,
extra
eye
this
color
kind.
stuff?
You
Because I don't have one of those apparently. That's why I don't remember. Because I forgot to get one. I'll make
What
one
does
up.
your character look like?
Anyways,
Well, he's a dwarf.
4
so
foot dwarf?
picture like the classic stereotypical dwarf, and then make him a paladin.
So the classic stereotypical dwarf.
Yes.
Pretty much.
okay.
I once had a dwarf, dragonborn mix
Ooh.
That's true.
who wielded 2 spiked shields, and he was a fighter.
Nice.
He was a really fun guy to have in a
Technically, with
campaign.
Becca's campaign, mine's an elf dragonborn mix. Because
Mixing
draconic
some dragonborn
heritage
is fun.
sorcerer.
Yeah, mixing stuff with dragonborn is fun. Dragonborn orc, man.
Ooh.
Those things are terrifying.
Okay. I've got what mine is now.
Just kidding.
So you see this little 3-foot halfling, like 3 foot flat. She's got
dragon
auburn
hair.
hair. That it's more or less pulled back into just a couple of pigtails that kind of sit right behind her ears.
Okay.
She has a bit of a baby face, so she looks 3. She looks like she's not 3. She looks like she's a little 9-year-old.
3.
Okay.
She looks like she's a 9-year-old.
She's
Sorry,
a bit slower than
I
I
brain.
Looks like a 3-year-old.
I look like a 9-year-old. Sorry, my brain is out the window. But she looks like a little small child, like legit baby face for a halfling. So you probably don't even know if she's a halfling or not. You see, legit a child. She's kind of got. She's
You
got
can
more
probably tell
tits.
by just how she was talking that she's not a child because
Yeah.
she seems mature enough to.
Yeah, mature enough that she's probably not a child.
She sounds
but
like a
by
hyperactive
looks,
adult.
you wouldn't have been able to tell that she was a child.
I'm very worried right now.
You see a dwarf, a child, a rabbit, and a wizard with a shaved head and 2 scars. So he looks like a witch hunter.
He has lightning bolt
a
scars.
dwarf, a
dwarf.
halfling child, whatever. A rabbit, and what?
A
A
wizard.
who
Human.
looks like a witch hunter who has 2 scars like this because he shaved and got 2 critical ones. So
Have I seen these people before?
no.
No.
I sure hope not.
But I just wrote this down, but I'm really proud of it. Her eyes are a lightning blue. Like, you know that lightning blue color? Those are her eyes.
Let's look at that.
Do you also have blonde hair and do you also worship
Auburn.
Hitler?
No. Auburn.
Sorry, it had to be said.
No.
Well, even if the stream was monetized now.
No.
Dude, I've heard worse in the streams that I listen to.
Well, you can't be monetized until you have at least 1,000 subscribers, so at this point, I don't care if they demonetize me.
What does monetizing and demonetizing even mean?
You
Money.
Yeah.
Whether or not they'll pay you for the video.
Ooh.
If Derek ever starts getting paid for this,
Then that will be a good day.
yeah.
I agree.
Getting paid for this would be
Anywho,
great.
so, child.
Getting paid to play D&D would be just...
You call me child or you child?
No, child.
Okay.
Just a very happy
Maybe a
person, but
professional
child.
You have
By
to
the
think about
way,
what
Derek,
a
what color is your fur?
upload per
Derek,
What?
what color is your fur?
It's light brown.
Light brown? Okay. I
And
just
dark
kept
brown.
imagining you as like a white bunny, and I'm like, that's probably wrong.
I'm actually surprised I'm not have a million subscribers yet.
Don't flirt with her, she'll box with you. And then grapple you and kill you. Trust me.
He's not wrong.
Me and Derek, when he was making his first character, we were
Yeah,
making
stuff
jokes
like
about that
that.
at the beginning, so I know what to
Yeah, but
possibly
I
not do if no, it might happen. Just for the
So you,
amusement.
the guards and everybody, including you, follow them to these 2 monuments, and you can obviously feel the power off them. Like, after they've been cleansed, you can feel the power emanating off them.
I'm gonna go up and touch one actually then.
You would be able, as you touch it, you get like almost this mind image of the girl they've been, the female spirit that they've been talking to.
Hello, Corwin.
Is that who I named her?
What? No,
that's
Corwin joined this
Corwin
week.
joined.
I don't know who that is. We love you anyway.
Friend from high school.
Oh yeah, I didn't go to Mazer.
Yeah, he called the what was it called Five Nights at Freddy's telephone guy.
What?
Yeah, I called him that.
What?
I don't think I ever heard you call him that.
From Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, the telephone guy.
Oh.
Yeah, one time he called on some phone, he sounded just like him.
Oh, yep, I remember that now.
So, when you touch it, you get this image of this like woman in this plate mail,
This is backwards.
large sword on her back, long blonde hair. But you can tell she's easily an angel.
There we go. That's
All
the
right.
way.
Then you get that mind image. You don't actually see her, but you get that in your mind.
I'm looking over at you guys.
He obviously is a paladin. He has a big fancy shield, probably with an engraved symbol on it.
What's on my sword?
Oh, I should
That's on
probably
my
mention the
giant
fact.
sword.
I should probably mention
got
the
a great
fact
sword.
that
What exactly what you do here?
this little halfling has a
We
mace
cleansed it?
and a shield on her back.
Good.
Yes,
And
we
you can
cleansed
see,
it.
You
As
can kind
not-
of see the little
As
remnants
you can
of the
tell by
blood
the
on
fact
it.
that all of the evil spirits ran away, and she is here again.
Would I know there have been evil spirits or so?
Well,
The
your
ones that
party
you
came
saw-
up there because there were large amounts of evil spirits fleeing the top of the mountain.
Yeah, the evil spirits are the ones that were fleeing.
They're fleeing because
They
we
look
cleansed
like
the temple.
large,
Well, as
dark
much as that
storm
makes
clouds
sense.
with
I can
lots of
believe
yellow
you,
eyes.
out of everyone here, to possibly win. Maybe the wizard.
The one who-
No,
I don't
I don't
trust
think
him.
you can trust the wizard.
You can't trust the
He's too
wizard.
wild.
But for you, a child.
You can trust her. She's a cleric of my temple.
You bring a
You own
child
the temple.
Well, at least that made it so you could join
of
the
your
temple from my
temple
hometown.
into a war zone. That's kind of hard to believe.
He's not really a child. But
It's
whatever.
the best
I'm
spot
not
for me
there.
to keep her safe.
Pardon me, sir.
Actually,
Exactly how old are you?
one of the guards is going to ask how old she is.
Older than you?
My question here to you is, how old are you?
The guard who asked is like in his 40s, but he looks like he's 22. Because that's Asimar's for you.
So you're in your 40s?
Yeah.
I'm almost 40.
She's probably older than you.
So I ask you again, sir, how old are you?
I really like that you can't tell how old bunnies are by looking at them. It makes me avoid this whole conversation.
What are you doing during this conversation?
I'm just sitting there, like on a rock, just watching.
45.
Oh, you're not much older than I am.
Nah, he's not much
How
older.
old are you?
Almost 40.
I could be 3 and say I'm almost 40.
Well, alright then.
You're what? You're what? 38 now?
Yeah.
38.
What are you doing?
Positive.
What are you doing?
Again, if we were monetized now.
What are you
The
doing?
angel's thesis, Emily.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
That was like 3 seconds!
All I needed was like an angel. That's all I needed.
I couldn't actually hear any words through this, I could just hear the sound.
So after you guys have this conversation, because obviously these people are going to scream asking you about this kind of crap.
Who's the person in the from there? Who's the person in the pillar?
The bunny's just throwing
What
darts
exactly
into a
were these
tree.
evil
Person in the
spirits? What'd you
pillar.
do here?
Oh, well, the evil spirits
Did
had
he give
corrupted
you
the obelisk, so we kind of came in
Did he give you things?
because this angel lady came to Master Tusi, and Master Tusi told us, hey, there's these obelisks that we need to go. Well, not
I
really
don't
that.
think
We were
so.
just told that we needed to go there and cleanse this thing. So we ended up coming here. We found these obelisks we needed to cleanse, so we cleansed them. We were led here by this really fun amulet as well. And the angel lady came to us and she thanked us for doing our good work.
Who is this master? And can I
Master
see this?
Master Tusi.
I'm just
bunny.
standing there throwing darts into a tree.
The bunny, she's a monk. Try to take it. It'll be fun to watch.
Actually, 3 of them go over.
Ask the bunny first.
Her name
No.
is Master Tusi.
They're just
No,
scared.
no, let them try to take it. I want to watch them get grappled like the dragon.
Sorry, what you did?
Alright. That is
It's
correct.
completely legal.
It's legal, it's correct.
The the stuff I let Derek do.
It's not like you can stop me with the feet I have.
Well, if you know once you know how to build a character, you can min-max pretty easy.
I just didn't make a Munchkin character. I min-maxed a Grappler.
So the guards, are you all gonna watch these guards go?
Yes.
I'm just watching from distance, arms crossed, waiting patiently.
I like throw a dart, throw another one that the tips nearly touch each other in the tree, because it is one of my Kensei weapons.
That's fair. So as they come up to you, one of them's gonna kind of skittishly ask, seeing that last thing you just did, actually just be like, can we see the amulet?
I just like pull it out because it was hidden.
One of them's gonna lean closer in, like less than 5 feet from your face.
5 feet's a good distance.
5 feet from like you to Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so.
Probably.
It's less than hard.
And he's gonna lean in like real close, like he's gonna go from 5 feet to like 1 feet, really close, like really quick, and be checking out this amulet. And then he's gonna like quickly run back over to the person in charge, not you.
Yeah.
And whisper really frantically in his ear.
Just by standing there, I can be intimidating. This little 5-foot
Did
bunny.
I give you the name of that artifact? I
Nope.
don't think I did.
No,
Nope.
you never gave me a name.
Okay, good.
And you're not gonna make a joke about the guard going and staring at your chest.
I was not going to.
I was. I don't know how much cleavage she has, so I can't say anything.
I don't know how much cleavage a bunny
I don't know.
has.
Probably not very much.
Not any really.
Can't really
I've owned
even
bunnies.
like tell.
It's technically a beast folk, but
into her.
still probably not that much.
Technically, you can have as much as you want. I wouldn't stop you.
Yeah, probably not that much.
I go over, I grapple you, I'll pick you from the scruff.
Do you actually? Because that's a good way to get yourself killed.
You were 2 turns.
Yeah, but that would be funny to go over and just pick up, just someone goes over and picks you up from the scruff.
Flings around, throws you to the ground, pins you down, and then beats you to death.
He totally could. And the guards wouldn't do anything because they're too afraid. Actually, they probably would if they saw him getting beat to death. So the main guard's gonna walk, like the leader dude who's like Ammon's boss. What I named him? I can't even remember what I named him.
Ray something.
Something.
Raylan?
Yes.
Yeah, not.
He's gonna walk over and look at the amulet just to confirm his suspicions. You can tell he's thinking hard about something. And then he looks up at you and you're like, how did you get the amulet?
It was given to me by a ghost.
Do I have my notes? Yeah, they're on my phone. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where you got it from.
That is where I got it. I'm being completely honest. It's literally given to me by a ghost.
We could have him roll insight to see if he'd believe it.
Oh no, with what he's about to say, he believes him.
Bunny has a much better poker face than I do. She's just straight face, just staring at him.
You were given it to by Scylla.
I don't know.
She is the queen of angels.
Does that make sense then? That's not a accent. I guess it makes sense then.
Blonde hair, plate mail, wings.
Probably.
If you see the wings, you know something is wrong. But you guys saw her in the wings as she was clearing out the specters.
We saw wings as she cleaned up vectors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
she's scared the scary ghosts with the wings.
He's just gonna ask to be led to where the other obelisk is, and then
This way!
That's on
he's
the
like,
other
and then
mountain.
we're gonna be, and then we're just gonna head back after marking those 2, and we're just gonna report back.
Alright,
Child is very happy to lead the way.
off to march.
But
to
we're
the
going
woods.
to need you to come with us to the temple.
Alright. Alright. Why do I keep losing your accent? Alright. I can
this way.
I just picture this little man girl with a giant freaking staff, holding just the end, and she's like, this way.
Aim anywhere near one of us. Then. Okay.
Thank you.
Or did we want to go your slow walking speed or faster walking speed?
Legit, you watch as the halfling climbs on the dwarf's shoulders, just rides his shoulders and goes, this way!
Now you're about Derek's side. No, correction.
You should
You're
get the
about
mounted
Jake's side.
combatant feat.
Shut!
Mounted
Would he
combatant.
count as a mount?
Yeah, I see no reason why not.
I am riding something one size bigger than me.
That is fair.
Technically speaking, yeah, it could work.
I know I'm being to get next.
Hold on, a trench coat. You're the perfect combatant, guys.
No, for that we need three.
I don't
Three
know, two of
halflings.
you is about the height of
No, we need 3 halflings in a trench coat. Or 4 halflings in a trench coat.
I feel like
being
that
outside
might
the
be
dragon.
suspiciously tall, unless it's a pyramid of halflings.
I am...
like 10 of
So,
them.
No, it's
3
acrobats
foot
and
half...
halflings.
How tall? So I am now 7 foot in the air. 'Cause
No.
4 feet.
About
About
six.
6.
So you're about Jake's height right now.
Yeah, so I am now rather tall as I sit on his shoulders and go, this way!
Like I said, you just need a trench coat.
I'm not much taller than halfling. I'm only like a foot taller.
Hey, we get all 3 of you. All of you get mountain combatant.
I just have 8 inches.
All of you get mounted combatant and all ride one tower.
It'll just be a totem pole of death.
I call the top! Actually, no. We need you on the top so you can grapple things as they come by!
There's a harpy in the air.
So this totem walks up and it's like really dark so you can't see anything, and then this thing off the top jumps at you, grapples you, as light comes from the top one shooting fire, and the bottom one lights up his sword and you're just like, shit.
Oh, fear of the totem pole.
That's what you should call your campaign now, is the totem pole.
Maybe. So as you lead them to there, and then you go back to the city, they actually bring you directly to the temple. The guards kind of disperse as soon as you get to the city. But that's a long walk. It's easily nighttime by that.
I'm riding his shoulders, and even then I'm like half asleep.
But it's so much easier to go downhill than it is to go up the mountain.
You're just like, you probably would seize the fact that she's like half slumped over his head, asleep. Half dozing.
So you notice that your thing is still glowing. Because wasn't it white by the end?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So you can tell it's glowing at night. What? And then when they bring you to the temple, I'm guessing you and the main commander are still with them. I know the main commander is still with them. I don't know if Anna is. I don't know how curious you are.
About what?
The glowing thing around his neck.
I'm not curious.
Not that curious, even though it came from like the god of angels.
Yeah, I'm not that curious.
Okay.
I'm not an angel after all.
Technically, you're part angel.
Fallen.
Fallen angel? Yes!
What?
Might have to steal that.
3 halflings in a trench coat.
Yeah, it's a homebrew fighter class.
I might have to make that.
A homebrew fighter class. You're literally 3 halflings in a trench coat.
How do you play 3 people effectively?
Now your
Very
HP is split
carefully.
up between all 3.
3 kobolds in a dress.
2 of the heads are just the boobs.
Why?
No, that's the
3
knees
kobolds
of
in
the
dress.
one
That
on
was
the
an
top.
interesting thing he did.
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah.
That was
these
an
are the one
interesting
on
thing
top
you
looks
did.
better.
I agree.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of you pulling the dress up and there are 2 dragon heads looking at you.
Of a Hydra?
But so now that image is gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the night.
What can I say except you're welcome?
You can say I'm sorry. Just kidding.
So as you get to the temple, it glows brighter. And a few of the clerics kind of start to swarm you. Like,
I'm a religious person. I don't care.
like poking and like.
I grew up in a monastery.
I'm staying a little bit ways from you so the crowd can go around.
You would probably still be there just because you haven't been let off for the night.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on the rabbits so they don't get away.
What, do you think I'm gonna run? Also, if I do run, you think you can stop me?
Maybe.
I'm a monk. I run faster than you.
I'm staying within at least 5 feet of you at all times.
If you think you can even grapple me, then good luck!
I'm not gonna grapple you.
Can't you use acrobatics to get out of grappling?
The defender can use athletics or acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
The attacker technically has to use athletics, but because I'm monk, you allowed me to use acrobatics.
Yeah, because you would be able to know different martial art forms that let you do that. Mm-hmm. It just makes sense. So as they start poking and prodding, they are gonna kind of like just back up as it like floats upward, and it's just gonna start spinning around your neck. Not fast, just enough to just.
What's it doing?
What are you doing there, bunny?
I don't know.
Pretty!
I'm just kidding.
And then the woman from earlier that you've all seen at this point is going to appear directly above him. And she's just going to be like, "This is my chosen. Back off."
Sucker. I don't actually say that.
Darn, that would have been great.
I'd probably hop off the
A
shelves
few of
at this
them
point.
run back to get like scrolls and stuff. You can tell they're looking through like lore, but you don't know what they're looking for. And as soon as she says that, one of the person who's in charge of Ammon is going to be like, "Well, I guess that means you have to help us now."
Help with what?
The raids to the north
There's raids to the north?
of the undead.
We did hear about that earlier.
I remember hearing about those.
You would definitely know about this. There have been large amounts of undead crossing over streams and stuff that isn't common because in this world, if they cross over water, they die.
Streams?
Yeah.
Everyone to the boats! Gents, take a walk.
So he's like, "You have to help us now because you're the chosen."
Alright.
I'd probably
Nothing
go
better
and
to
see
do.
the
So
scrolls.
are you going to go help the plague first, or are you going to go help the angels? Because right now, if you don't say anything, you're going to have to help the angels.
I would...
I don't read my mission there. Save the
Master
villagers from the
2C.
plague.
I would probably go close to Master 2C, so it's more seems like a private discussion, but it's more it's like
It's kind
quieter.
of hard to
without-
have a private discussion when there's an angel god sitting over his head.
even
I
harder
mean,
when
for the
standing
fact
next to
of private enough that everyone else who swarmed and then backed off isn't right next to us. You'd be like,
So that the guards would back up a little bit from
Yes.
the conversation.
yes, that's what I mean by more private, but I am
Well, they're
ignoring the
clerics.
fact that there is an angel
Clerics.
ahead,
Yeah.
overhead. I'm like,
Technically god, but whatever.
didn't we come here in order to figure out how to fix the plague?
I suppose.
So I guess that begs the question: is who do we help first?
Who's
Either
on the
way,
bigger
people are
time
gonna
restraint? 'Cause the longer it takes to fix the plague, the more people will die from it.
Yeah, but if you don't help the undead, more people are going to die from that too.
Right.
But
either way,
one is civilians and one is soldiers. So, that might change your opinion.
Well, if you need help deciding, I think it'd be nice to come help us with undead.
You're biased.
You're not wrong.
And you have a problem with that?
No, I'm just stating you're biased.
Fight! I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
I'm just gonna look around. Is there someone here who can send a message?
Like, sending?
Yeah.
One of the higher clerics is going to ask that. And a few of the clerics actually, like, raise their hands.
I sadly cannot do that yet.
That's okay. You'll learn eventually.
Can't clerics learn sending?
Yes.
Eventually, that'll be
I thought that was. Okay. I just wanted to be sure.
Sending is like one of the spells that almost
Level 7 or something?
Yeah, level 7, the fourth level spell is ascending.
I'm going to ask one of them if they can. You can't reply to sending.
You can. It's 25 words back.
Oh, right.
You can.
I'm
But the
going
person
to
doesn't
ask
know.
one of them to send a message to my monastery. To basically the equivalent of the high priest of the monastery.
Not
Right.
the king of the people who are having the plague?
No.
Okay.
Because if we can have some people from the monastery come to help with fight off the
And-
undead while we're busy helping
Tell
out
them the
town,
situation,
we can
ask
get both
their
taken care of.
thoughts.
There's a pretty quick response. As in, the monk was meditating when they got the call.
They're meditating and then a voice appears in their head.
That's kind of what you're looking for, aren't you?
Yeah.
And he's like, I would recommend saving the plague first, because that's women and children. But what it seems like you only need is the paladin to stop the plague.
No, you never split the party.
Doesn't mean the world's not going to ask you to.
The world's not going to ask you to split the party.
Master Gypsy has to keep something in mind. If she sends the paladin off, the cleric is going to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Then your healing is all gone.
Your healers
Actually,
are
they
helpful.
technically have healing.
They have
But
a
the
little
party
bit.
healers
Yeah, that's true.
are going to be gone. It's like,
Do we split the party and handle both problems at once?
Or if you could get some people from your monastery to come and help take out the undead.
That's a long journey.
On foot, that's at least 2 weeks.
That is a bit far.
Because it took a week for you to get. It took like half a week for you to get to that river in the middle, and that was on horseback.
That's true.
So who here would like to help me out?
With what?
Pizza's here.
Because I have to move anyway.
If we can get somebody that can help out with this stuff going on up here. If we can have some people help out with the undead up here, then we could all go get the plague taken care of.
I mean, I just want to first jump on the fact of the plague due to it is civilians.
True.
You know,
But also, soldiers are the front line, and the defenses here are weakened enough that the kingdom here will fall.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else will fall prey to the undead.
if the soldiers are gone, the civilians will be at risk from other threats.
I don't really see an option other than splitting the party at this point
Oh no.
to handle both problems at once.
That's gonna be fun. Try not to require too much healing.
I mean, they'll have healers here who are higher level than me who can help.
Right, they do have some clerics here, and also, this is Asor territory, so most of them will have a 1 per day use of lay on hands.
Yeah.
I mean, Ammon has that.
I have a character that keeps forgetting he has that.
You know, I'd love to play a character who is an Aasimar, but every time they use lay on hands, or not even a
it's
character.
my character for Kevin's campaign that keeps forgetting he has that. Partly due to how his backstory works, because he lost all of his healing abilities from from accident.
I think it'd be really funny to play a character who they have a racial feat, but you you talk with your
Don't
DM.
know what they have it.
No, not that they don't know that they have it. The fact of you talk with your DM, you do make it a little stronger than normal, but every time they use it, they get physically ill and it hurts them.
That sounds interesting. I want to do
That's
that.
one way to mess
So
with
you'd
blood.
sit right here, Jake, so you're on the edge.
Jake is here!
Yeah, I'm
That
here.
is literally
I
our
saw
God
the
is-
stream, the beginning of it, where you said I was
Yeah, I
gay.
guess it would.
Did I say you were gay?
Yes, Jake is not here.
Well, you
He
didn't
is
deny
gay.
it.
Okay, that sounds like the answer.
Well, you didn't deny it, so.
That's right. Are you homophobic? No,
There's a chair.
No.
There are clerics here, we realize. Because you shouldn't have to worry too much about
The real
These
question
guys.
is, Which way does the wizard go?
The wizard can stay with you.
Wizard can stay with you.
No.
The party has chosen.
Stop picking on the wizard. He
Where-
didn't
also-
do anything
undead.
wrong.
Also, I got
guys.
a blessing from the gods, so you can now use lay on hands for times 2 your level.
Oh, times 2 or
So
what?
I actually
No,
don't
after-
use that. Where
After
did
the
my
second
character
obelisk
sheet go?
went to 2.
Oh.
Your character sheet's light right
Oh,
there.
thank you.
So your choices are either help fight undead here, or go help sick people elsewhere.
I need to fight the undead. It's a scourge upon this land. I have to cleanse the land.
You don't even
of
have to
undead.
force them to come with us. Or to stay here.
Yay!
I want to stay where it's most dangerous.
Watch that be the plague.
That's not dangerous. Paladin can just cure it.
Where's the dragon nest at?
Even if it's a curse, you can probably still cure it.
It was to the southeast.
Yeah, and we're
Send
to
the
the
wizard
north.
there.
That's where we
so-
can toss the wizard.
That's quite a ways away.
I
He
will
wants
do
to
it.
be in the most dangerous place.
Exactly, so I'll do
We
it.
could send him to the undead lands as well.
20%
That's closer.
chance of living.
No,
I'm all for
no,
it.
you have a lot less chance than
1%
living for the
chance of
dragon
living.
nest.
1% is better than nothing.
1% is being generous.
I would have a much better chance of living than you simply because I can grapple dragons. And you can't use a breath attack on something that's grappling.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense.
No, the 1% is the chance of you not permanently dying.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Or they're making you their pet.
Well, to be fair, it depends on the dragons, because if it's black dragons, then yes, they like domination. If it's red dragons, you will die. If it's green dragons, probably also yes.
Or they
If
could
I
be
remember right, if
automatic.
it's a copper dragon, it'll talk your head off till you die.
Yeah. If they're chromatic, basically, you'll die or you'll be enslaved for the rest of your life.
I legit, in one campaign, I saved the party due to the fact of I talked to, was it copper or brass? One of the two. I legit just
didn't do a no contact delivery.
I would just keep asking it questions to get it to talk forever until it just let me go.
Apparently.
And then I
So
convinced it to let the
what's
party
the
go.
party gonna do?
It does sound like a brass option is split, even though we don't like that.
You don't like the idea that we may have to split?
It is more dangerous to the party,
Are the others
Oh, yeah,
kind of
but you will
pizza?
get more done, and you
Bottom
might.
line,
There's
it's
not
about
a
human.
very too high chance of dying because you are with large groups of people. And undead aren't that terrifying. There's just a lot of them. And the wizard's AoE would really help with that.
Well, I
If I
doubt
wanna
the
go
wizard
to the
will
end-
help sick
because at
people.
the end of this
Given
session,
his
you get
track
level
record.
Who am I supposed to be?
4.
Well, I guess I didn't get any of that experience.
No, I let you.
Like I almost
Technically, you're with the party. Can you pass me some of that bar?
You're just in NPC mode, so you're staring in a corner, and following us around blindly.
They almost threw you into specters.
You should have.
Would have been safer.
Oh, you should.
No, he would have died.
Yeah, he would have died. Trust me.
No, would have been safer to the party.
You might have been able to collect a bounty off of that, though.
Well, to be fair, he did steal a lot of
Guess you
potions.
stole one.
He stole a lot of potions.
Bring back his head.
And he hasn't drunk any of them yet.
I talked to Derek about what they actually
I
do.
did trade one. Or something.
Derek remembers that conversation.
remember that conversation.
You don't remember that conversation?
I do.
Alright, so it looks like we're splitting the party.
So as you talk amongst yourselves, the lieutenant is just looking between you guys, just letting you decide because you are a group of adventurers.
What did I trade?
I do.
Cloak.
I probably. I do have a question though for the Angel Queen. I would stare at her, and I totally forgot her name.
Solaris.
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 Thanks. I heard she's Korean, so I referred to her as Your Excellency, referring to Angel Lady Ghost.
Yep.
Goes to Angel Lady Friend.
I do have a question though. You refer to Master Tusi as your chosen one, correct?
She just nods. Maybe you couldn't see me.
Yeah, I saw you not. And it was like, I do have the question of I'm sure you just referred to Master Tusi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I wanted to know. She's like, okay, I feel better.
Don't worry, no obligation is set upon you.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet. Yeah, that's the key, right? The key point
That's
there.
always the key point is yet. She's like, okay, I'm happy with that response.
Okay.
There's one in the box.
Okay.
I grabbed two so I can just not have to grab anymore.
I was just pointing to the. I meant in the box, but
Honestly, I haven't even paid for it.
thanks, Andy.
For everyone who thinks we should be social distancing, this is our social distancing.
We're social distancing ourselves from the world.
Technically, I'm almost 6 feet away from everyone but Jake.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I did contract the virus from the 6 people that I was around during fishing. Somebody was coughing. I was concerned. Getting that around.
Good, because I'm not going to work.
So as you come to your decision, and he can hear you
There's no
decide on
sauce.
this,
It's
he's like, at least
not.
we have the chosen one with us.
No,
As for extra sauce at Domino's,
you were supposed to be the chosen one! Want to pass me one of the barbecue for still
I can't remember where that's from. Star Wars.
Aha! I did not know it got moved to in front of me.
Perfect. Pizza's right there.
do they put different kind of cheese in this now?
Provolone and cheddar.
There's extra cheese. It's normally just provolone.
I like it better.
Oh, so this was like 3
There's a
toppings,
random pepperoni there.
Okay.
Wait, provolone. Provolone doesn't go on pizza?
Parmesan, guys.
actually? Yeah, it does.
Parmesan and mozzarella.
Mm-hmm.
Not provolone.
It's provolone if you're doing fancy.
I upped up.
Grated shredded provolone is one of the additional toppings.
But it must be popular, Derek, otherwise it wouldn't have been an option.
Yeah, because they only
So-
keep the popular options.
As you guys come to your decision, the lieutenant's just gonna say what he said, and then he's going to literally just walk off. He's gonna say you're dismissed.
Okay.
So tomorrow, meet back up at the garrison.
Also, I like how the pizza box is covering the camera perfectly, that it covers the exact same amount as the Dungeon Master screen.
Put on the master screen now, apparently.
But
I
have stuff
was
back
about to
here.
move it because I thought it was in the
That's a
way.
lie.
But since you told me it covers the dungeon screen perfectly, I'm gonna leave it.
You can still see Andrew's face now.
Are
It's
people
the
in the
new
chat
games.
mad, Derek?
Do we have any commentary from there?
Wait, from where?
From the chat.
No,
We're
chat's
out for the
pretty
people.
quiet.
This guy.
Derek's Tumblr page. He has
So I
open
recommend
during
you all spend
streams.
the night.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tumblr.
I find
Have a
sanctuary in
Twitter.
the temple.
Oh.
That I made solely
Yeah,
for the
we'll find
purpose of
sanctuary in the
critical
temple.
coding.
Oh, that's where it will be. Okay.
I am an
Not
outlaw.
Tumblr.
I find
But not
sanctuary.
Tumblr.
Not the website.
We have
It's
a
They
cleric
next.
all
that
give you, they all give you
sanctuary
rooms
in
except for
the temple,
Ammon.
all
They
of
only
everywhere.
give a room in the garrison.
Yes, this
But
is
they
a
give all of
solid.
you rooms in the temple because you were the
Pizza
chosen one.
slice? Dear Domino's, what is this?
You just lost all possible chances of a sponsorship from Domino's.
I worked at
You
Domino's.
screwed that,
I know
Derek.
that they specifically look in the oven with a giant fork and pop the bubbles on the pizza.
Not all of
Someone
them.
got lazy.
16-year-olds.
This is a whole slice of bubble.
So, welcome to Domino's during the quarantine where they don't care about their job like every other job.
Yeah, it's a food one.
You're
So.
making a bad name.
At least
for all
there's half a
essential
piece of
businesses.
pepperoni on it.
Actually, I went to Wendy's.
Sprouts
There's
cares.
no salt on the fries. It's old, greasy fried in the fryers.
And do you complain about it?
I did.
And you got new stuff?
I complained about it to myself, but we were busy, so
Oh, to
we had to
yourself.
go and leave. Yeah.
So, I'm guessing you all take a long rest at night.
Barbecue pizza.
That's what
I'm gonna let you all level up to 5.
Level 5! Oh no.
You just threw a dice at me.
Yes, you're level 5, John Jake.
Pizza.
John Jake.
John Jake.
That's my new name, John Jake.
John Jake.
I grew up in downtown Oklahoma. I'm John Jake the Hillbilly.
I ride my cousin. Sorry. Are you John Jake Jr.?
I ride my cousin.
I did say it.
Are you John Jake Jr. or John Jake Sr.?
Junior.
Both.
Nope, this has been used.
So
Okay.
You got to put that, right?
No.
Oh, no, I missed. Okay. Is there a cup somewhere else? Oh, there's the red cups.
I needed some water. There's cups right here.
Hand them over.
Oh, there's water in there. What? Wait, what?
Proficiency goes up.
There's water in the
And I get
makeup
extra
room?
attack
There's a sink in there.
Yeah.
and a spell slot.
It's soft water.
Like it.
Wow.
So as you
while you're leveling yourself up.
So you go to bed, nothing eventful happens, you don't have to make any checks. Is there anything you guys want to do in the night?
I get distracted. Before.
Before we go to bed, help sick people around the temple.
Well,
Derek, since you work at Domino's, can I ask you a question?
before I go to bed, I'd actually pray to my
why,
God
if you ask
for the safe
extra sauce,
protection
do
of
they
my
give
friends
you no
as they
sauce?
journey to the undead.
Honestly,
With
sometimes
advantage.
Can you answer that?
there's just so much panic that nobody realizes what's going on.
Because this has no sauce. I can't even taste barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Also, the barbecue sauce is like in a little squirt ball, and they go.
Oh, come on. They can do better than that.
It's
They
not
put
like
it on
the
the
pizza
ends,
sauce
they don't
where they
put it
put
on.
in like an extra
Like-
ladle of sauce. They just
Yeah.
kind of go over it again. With
Okay, but they need to go over it like 15 times.
I
Guys,
only
I've
got an
gotten a bar-
11.
I've got a barbecue
With
pizza
advantage?
once,
With
Derek,
advantage. The
and
dice
you could
does
like
not
see the
approve
sauce
it.
don't
through
get
the
the
cheese, and that's how you know it's
Here's the
right.
thing, though. I only pray for their safe forgiveness. I don't expect an answer. Not
Yeah,
safe, their safety.
You don't get you don't
You got an
notice
answer
anything.
once when you rolled a 20.
With Derek, the DC goes up.
Pencil?
Like drastically, it goes up quickly.
What?
With praying.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's the
I
thing,
do
though.
that.
I'm not.
If you pray about 5 times in a row, you get struck with lightning.
here's
Because
the
I get
thing,
so
though.
sick and tired of it.
Here's the thing, though. My character's praying, not at looking for a response, but she's just praying. For more specifically, the safety of her friends, referring to Master Tusi, because she doesn't really like the wizard, but she does pray for his safety too.
Yeah, sure you do.
She is.
She likes you a little bit.
She's like. It's like, and the wizard, who I forgot his name.
I forgot your character's name too.
I can always remember Jake's
Are
name
you
because
people?
it's so dumb.
J-Ro.
My name is Vani.
Everybody online
Bunny.
pronounces
Bunny.
it Gyro
That's
or
very funny.
J-Ron, but they can't say
Yeah!
J-Ron. Yeah, Ian
Bunny is
said
very funny,
J-Ron
and
when
it
I
sounds
killed
kinda
Jess
like
online.
Bunny.
That
Pass
was,
you one of those?
that was said in the wrong context.
It's my pizza. I claimed it all.
He claimed all the pizzas.
I wouldn't care. He could.
He bought them, so
Yeah.
he can.
I mean, yeah,
All I taste is
Yeah, but I won't.
salmon is nice.
Alright, I'm ready to play. Andrew, put me in a horribly dangerous situation.
I'm waiting for him to be done with the book, then I will.
Horribly dangerous
But
situation.
we're also
You're feeling a
traveling.
form shift.
Oh, I'll go for first level spell slots.
So in the morning, I'm guessing you're getting
I
on
don't know
your
where my
horse
players
traveling
are.
quite early?
Probably, yeah.
Even by horseback, it's gonna take about 2.5 weeks to get to that city.
Are you kidding me?
They do, because my players have
Yeah,
a
you'll be
stack
the
of
man.
things
I'm
behind your
okay with
head.
that.
Yes, it is.
In the morning, I'd
Oh,
probably
is it the
pray
book that says
again for
Player's
the
Handbook?
safety
Yeah, can you
of
hand
my
that to me?
comrades as they prepare to go into battle.
Whoa!
Careful.
Don't break it.
Ah!
What did I just say, Jake?
Oh my gosh!
Don't
It's
break it.
broken! It's irreparable! There's no way of fixing it! There you go.
There's a drink over there.
Close enough.
I'm not
over.
risking it.
So as you guys level up, we'll get the traveling out of the way. So takes them about 2.5
Oh, I
weeks
lied.
Yeah, I
I
would never
actually
put it
got
to get to the
On
front
my
lines.
computer.
a
I'd
13.
be scared.
To get to the front lines
I got
or the
proficiency
battle,
bonus.
like
Risky.
the battle camps.
Front lines. Actually, no, battle camp first. I want to figure out what's going on.
I mean, they would send you as the military unit in charge of this party.
I'm good with that.
Wait.
No other military units coming with you specifically, but there is a small group of military men going to help the front lines.
I need pencil. I'm a
That
pencil
are-
boy.
Coming in the same time you are.
Do we need a little bit of training to see everyone's skills?
whoa. That ain't
Nothing is ever
For those
going
large
to
amounts
escape
of
one of my
specters
grapples.
leaving the mountain because they were up there, I think clarify this their skills.
That doesn't. See, they were telling tall tales, you see.
Do you have pencil, Andrew?
Oh, apparently I'm level 45 now.
Derek, do you have pencil?
45.
I usually have a pencil right here, but I actually don't know where it is.
It's behind Emmett's screen.
Oh, it is? My fancy pencil?
No.
Ah,
The pencil.
there is a pencil there.
Oh no. Is that a real
Don't use
pencil?
the charcoal one.
You will never get that off your character sheet.
Yeah.
That's almost worse than ink.
It is worse than ink.
I didn't think anybody used mechanical pencils anymore.
I always use mechanical pencils.
You're that one guy that still uses them.
I do too.
My DM uses mechanical pencils, and he's a school teacher. That's why he uses mechanical pencils. Because he's an English teacher.
Learn from the best.
So it would take you guys about a week to get to the front
My
lines.
spells.
Well, battle camps on the front lines.
Well, actually, I'm gonna
So
switch
the
up.
battle camps are the front lines, so they're the places that get hit first.
Do you know how they had like sections inside the trenches where the lieutenants and everything would meet up?
Yes.
Think like that.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Brings me back to little scenes from 1917 where they ran those little tents before they ran into battle and got shot up. Okay, got it. Oh no.
That barbecue one went by fast.
Yeah, it also had no sauce, so it was screw Domino's.
There goes our sponsorship.
It was already gone when Derek did a close-up of that bubble slice.
I worked at Domino's. I know how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to actually have sauce on it.
Also, that story
Rather than putting a teaspoon of sauce in the middle and nowhere else.
Saturday nights.
Derek, I'm disappointed in myself.
For what?
I wanted the role for the heck of it.
You critically failed, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I critically succeeded.
Then you wasted it.
Yeah. Gosh dang it.
Do you need spellbook?
I do need spellbook.
What spells are you gonna pick, Jake?
Because I don't get any spell.
But you have third level
Yeah,
spells.
I
I'm
get
guessing one of them is gonna be
Half
fireball.
what I do get
Yes.
the one to
Ancient. Which means next level I'm going
Haste.
to need another sheet.
Well, haste
I need
is a
another
good one.
sheet.
If you cast haste on me, I get 5 attacks.
What?
You get plus one more attack, right?
Probably gonna do that thing.
I
That's
believe you
probably
get an
more than a
additional attack
fireball.
action.
Do I get 2 level 3?
Yeah. So I'd be able to attack 3 times.
Yeah. You get 2 spells and you have 2 level
3
3 spells left.
Actually, I can attack
Awesome.
6 times.
I get
Yeah,
this
because your flurry of blows.
How many how
Ooh.
how much damage you do per hit?
D6 plus 5 on standard attack with my quarterstaff
That's a lot more than a fireball.
is a D8 plus 5.
That's a lot more than a fireball.
Oh yeah, because it lasts a minute.
Haste?
Yeah.
Haste, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Isn't it
just,
concentration?
it is.
Yeah, but it lasts a minute.
Loses concentration, he loses a turn.
Yeah, it gains an additional action. So if you take an additional attack action, your extra attack still carries over. So you get 2 attacks, and then flurry of blows for 2 attacks. 6 attacks.
So I get
Per
4
turn.
attacks then, gotcha.
How many people can you affect with haste?
One.
One.
It's a very powerful spell.
If you do it one level higher, can you get one other extra
No.
person?
No.
Haste does not level.
Oh,
Which is rightly so.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
maybe duration.
You also get a +2 bonus to AC when you're affected by haste.
Oh, nice.
Oh dang, so your AC was
And
what,
double
23,
speed.
Derek?
And advantage on dex saves. Yeah, but your extra action can only be used to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
What happens if you have it cast on you from multiple people?
I don't think it stacks.
It doesn't stack.
If it's stacked,
But
that would
after
be
the minute, you
horrible.
lose a turn.
Battles don't normally last more than a minute.
You're right. But
I don't
if
know,
they do,
this undead fight might.
lost a turn.
There's quite a bit of them.
But yeah, honestly, haste would be a great support spell to cast on anyone. Even yourself. Because then you get to
What
cast
level
2
is
spells.
haste?
3rd.
Third. Ooh, let me see if I can get
It
it.
has to be
is
6th
one of
level to
the
get it.
most powerful 3rd level
Thanks.
spells.
Other than fireball.
So, what I'm hearing is if I can get it, get
What about
it.
freedom of movement?
Freedom of movement is good, but it's not used as often.
It can be game breaking so many times.
It can be. Freedom of movement is the only thing more powerful than my character.
He can do more than a fireball, guys.
Stunning strike, right.
Yeah, I remember a fight where we had a couple NPCs helping the party out. Our wizard told their wizards some spells to cast on him. Fight and haste. He polymorphed himself into a T-Rex. They now have a hasty flying T-Rex.
No, even worse than that. A hasty flying dragon.
Yeah.
If you put haste on a dragon, you just win the game.
Nah.
Which makes you think, how high can you polymorph something?
There's actually a
Depends if you're using true polymorph or the other one.
Oh, sure, polymorph, to be honest.
If you can do true power, can you turn into a dragon?
You can, but you can't turn into an ancient dragon. It goes up to 20 CR.
So you can turn into an adult of some races.
Yeah. Except for that one time he allowed me to be an ancient. That was a good day.
Or technically, if you can get it so your DM will boost your druid abilities into changing into bigger things as a moon druid. Because that one maxes out a level at CR 8, I think.
What?
Yeah, challenge
Moon druid, challenge rating 8.
Yeah, it does.
I've gotten to that point. I think challenge rating 7, and I'd always turn into like this elephant, and I just trample everything.
It's even better once you get the arch druid ability. You then become invincible, essentially.
Those archdruids are the most broken thing.
Yeah, because your health drops down to near 0 as anything. You turn into something else.
You look at the
max
level
health.
20 abilities of any class, and Druid takes the cake by 3 miles.
The only way to get rid of that is just to wish the archdruid ability away.
That doesn't work. You can't wish an ability away.
Yeah, it's...
Technically, if you run into a shadow dragon, they could get rid of it. They can give you negative levels.
Yeah, they can.
Their
They're
breath
nasty.
attack gives negative levels.
They're in one of my campaigns that I built.
It's great.
They're scary
I have a 3.5 wizard that's a shadow dragon.
The main boss in that campaign is an ancient shadow and black dragon combined.
What?
In which campaign?
I've made something even worse though.
But it's also
A time
lich.
shadow dragon. A time dragon, once it goes left, 3 turns per
Why
round.
do you hate
Because they have a past,
humanity?
present, and future self.
So am I the only one who thinks of Acronologia when I hear that?
What?
Fairy Tales, Dragon Acronologia, I can't remember how to say it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you seen Fairy Tale very much?
Have you seen that in the Fairy Tale?
No.
Has anyone ever
Next
seen that in
level,
the
I
Fairy
get
Tale?
my
Red
key
Bull?
empowered strikes
Nope.
and my key
I
empowered.
have seen the first episode,
I got to the
Maybe
S-Class
watch.
missions and then got stuck doing other stuff.
most likely.
That's
Okay,
class
sorry.
missions are dope.
Next
No,
level.
I got it
all
to the point where they were
damage I
doing
do
the
is
S-Class
magic.
exams and stuff.
Basically, what you're describing sounds like the King
That's
of
where I
Dragons.
got stopped.
So, technically,
We've got-
they go first because they have an easy week and a half on you guys.
Me?
So they'll be doing stuff for a while. While you're
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. I'm still trying to finish.
So as you
Brenda's
get the
finishing
chance,
leveling
you
up.
literally see trenches. I'm not even joking.
I'm not surprised.
Like miles and miles of trenches long.
We're in
and,
World War
and they're
One.
full of spikes.
We're in Germany.
Yep.
They're full,
stop me.
it's one way to prevent the undead from moving on them too quickly.
Derek gets caught in a hunter's trap. No,
Why would they have hunter's traps?
for animals. Small, wee little animals.
So you
such
see
as yourself.
these long lines
No Man's
of,
Land.
of
They're
spike,
actually pretty
of, like,
big.
spike traps and trenches, and you see large, like almost like a tent city almost on the other side of it, like almost like a quarter of a mile back from the trenches. And because it's almost noonday, you don't see any of the undead coming over.
Well, especially hurry. You don't want to be caught up with any of the or the fire shots from the trenches themselves.
Those spike traps are nasty things.
They just have a no danger there.
The way to make spike traps is
Adding
more time
Those
more
are such
dangerous.
powerful siege weapons.
Oh yeah.
Make
No one ever
anti-magic spike
uses
traps.
them in any fantasy, but they're so powerful.
Ooh.
They're probably the best anti-unit
What
siege
spell
weapon.
you
Do you
looking
want
at?
to be a necromancer?
I mean, I can have it, but I'm not.
It's
not
just
maybe
recycling.
Yeah. That's amazing.
You reanimate dead as a recycling spell.
You can see there are some pretty higher up angels, not Asimars, angels here.
Not just half celestials.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there, Solar. I know there are only 6 of you in existence, but hello.
Not like that. They're not that high. They just have wings. Like they're not like solars or like planars or.
There's technically one race of the Asimar that can have wings for about a minute a day.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of those here. I didn't want to bring them up because I was going to say that like half the army got wings right before the battle happened.
That makes sense.
You do hear the
technically fallen
moaning
do get wings,
from the
but flightless.
infirmaries, like groaning of soldiers who are wounded.
Oh, I thought there were zombies in there.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the.
Yes. I thought that was just
I'm gonna walk up to the most.
It's a
Wait,
great one.
who is the most wounded right now? Actually,
There are quite a bit of them. One's missing a leg. You can tell it's been eaten off.
One of them is an actual zombie.
He's infected!
That's good.
You can't be infected by zombies in this world.
Not at all?
Yeah, D&D
Unless-
zombies don't
Unless
infect.
you're human, I let them infect you when you're human. If they kill
next
you,
level I can use
and
that
if they
spell.
kill you, and they're a zombie,
But also
they can
have
turn you into
Clerics
a
can
zombie.
set
Ah,
their
sucker.
spells.
But you
Only
can get
half
infected only if you're a human.
Technically.
Well,
I
I'm
know
screwed.
too.
In terms
But I
of
don't
genetics,
care
I'm
that.
technically half human. But the beast
No, I
folk are
wish
just
I
a
was a
cursed
life
human
cleric, not a
race.
life cleric.
So,
So technically they can turn you into.
yeah.
But that would be if they
Yes.
killed you
Life, I think.
as a zombie.
Yes.
Derek, they need you.
Life.
They need you to
Physical
go in there,
life.
and you need to let them like fondle
I hit the
your
fortune
little
there.
rabbit ears and everything as morale. You know, because they're having a hard time in there, and seeing a cute little animal and getting to pet it would really boost their morale. They're
A cute little stoic-faced animal.
yes.
or I guess to the question, how many? I guess possibly worse.
You could heal maybe about 2 really worse people with your lay on hands to up to full.
Okay, I'm going to do 10 HP to each.
Yeah, that'll bring him up.
Wait, are you a paladin?
No.
But he has Asimar
Alright.
abilities.
He has his Asimar once per
Walks
day.
in there. You get 10 HP. You get 10 HP. They just
There
come
are
up.
Asimars like
I
him
hurt
doing
myself
that,
by healing you.
but there's not enough of them to heal all these people.
Somewhat useful, but I would choose other.
It is lunchtime, so a lot of people are in the mess hall. It's quite loud. But the generals are having a meeting while everyone's taking lunch in the main middle tent. And that's where you're directed to go.
I'm probably eating meat anyway.
Am I here? Okay, I am here.
Good.
Okay, I don't. So, were you saying I'm allowed to use lay on hands technically?
Yeah, technically you have 10 points.
So I can use it 10 times. Or I
Follow
can
and
use it
keep
one
up.
time for 10 points of HP.
There we go.
I'm going to save that.
You can also use it on yourself.
Oh, I
Oh, you're
can lay
allowed
my
to.
hands on myself and heal me?
Whatever, that's fine. What I did was
You mean you can touch yourself?
I was thinking, but I wasn't gonna say.
I said laying my hands upon myself, and then I did this motion.
No, there's
So
just
that
a
nobody would
hilarious
say that?
meme. Our cleric realizing the range of their spells. You mean I can touch myself?
I would not go to the extent as to say that exactly word for word. And that's why I was
I know.
careful as to what
It's
I
horrible.
said.
So as you walk into the
Ah,
tent,
your
you can see
children.
lots of angels
I think we already figured
and
that
one
one out.
Deva on the other side that is, you can tell, is easily a high level.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna waste your time being an angel.
Fighting undead is something you should be doing.
Yeah, probably. Nothing better to do with your life.
Especially if you're an angel, right? Let's just continue to be racist here, Derek.
Yep.
So as you walk in, you see this
Except I'm
large
being
battle
racist
map
out
in
of
the middle
character.
on a circle table, and all these people are standing around. All of them have wings, so it's kind of hard to get into the circle.
Oh, yeah.
Hold your wings so we can get through, please!
What's your temple called again, by the way?
Don't remember.
What's your temple called again, by the way?
The LDS. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
I think it's like Wufat or something.
Something like that.
It's an actual place. It's dragon building. I liked it, so I named it after that.
Like the
Are they conversing right now, or there's like a moment of
He just said, "Hold your wings so we can get in." So all of them are gonna look at him.
Can we please get through? Your wings are obscuring the path!
And they're gonna look at Derek and see the is it hidden?
Yep.
I go behind you, grab you from the back of the neck, and bow you forward.
He's raping me! He's assaulting me! Someone help me!
Sir, I'm sorry. I've come with one of the followers and supposedly the chosen one of the Temple of Fufa.
They don't care that I'm getting assaulted. Okay. I thought you were supposed to be angels. Huh?
They don't have emotion.
Wow. They're supposed to have emotion.
Angels don't have emotion.
Where's your leader? Take me to Jesus!
If he comes back and he's dead, I'll be totally fine with this.
There's no Jesus in this world, Jay.
You see a random wizard walking the battlefield as a zombie. There he went.
Somebody throws him in a pit of zombies. Someone adds Derek.
I like it that happens. Fireball.
On yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, evocation, you can do it.
Yes.
I will initiate self-destruct.
Technically, a wizard could just self-destruct with fireball.
Right on top of them, be fine, hopefully.
Unless
I cast fireball. You'll be caught in the spell's radius. I will initiate self-destruct.
Unless you're evocation.
No, it's still pretty much initiating self-destruct. You just don't die.
That's fair.
Cast a bead. All of you, get back! I have a bomb!
What did you guys do, like, starting it from 7 to 8? Like, you were just traveling?
They were mostly just dealing with the angels, and figuring out Derek was the chosen one. So they all kind of turn, and one of them is actually going to bow. A couple are going to bow to you, Derek.
Derek was the chosen one, chosen to save the world from the undead.
By Solus, who is the angel queen, who is actually not on the material plane.
Does anyone
How do
else
we
notice that
converse
clerics
with the
get
fairy
more
queen?
spells as
Angel.
they level up?
Angel queen. Fairy
It's
queen
usually
would
the
kill you all.
opposite. You have access to a lot of spells that get
The fairy
narrow as
queen
you
would
level
kill
up.
us all?
Clerics
Yeah,
seems to
they're
be the
technically
opposite.
fair.
Oh yeah, because clerics just get to pick from their
According
list
to
like
Fable,
druids.
even more.
I have like a
according to
lot
Fable,
of
even
spells
more,
that
they're
I
all
can choose
being
from
hunted.
for level 3.
That's true.
But like I've had little amongst the others.
So the Deva on the other end is going to welcome you, Derek. Just Derek, not anyone else. The angels are a little stuck up. I'm not doing this because I'm racist. They just are.
This is not the
That's
right
why
one.
I'm trying to be stuck up
Almost
too.
time.
But I can't
Not
get
time
on
yet.
their level ever. I can't get close.
So they're going to start showing you the battle plans and assessing where they need you.
Okay.
I have access to more spells as I level
Pretty
up.
much you're going to be on the eastern
Then
flank
spells.
at
That
night
happens.
because that's when they
But I have
attack
access
mostly.
to as getting higher. And I
So most people would
freaking
sleep during the mornings. Yeah.
What?
need all of these
Oh,
that I found.
well, you technically have access to it. I was raising my hand for a different reason.
Oh, okay.
All the ones that I like.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it for the time.
I was just trying for a different reason.
Okay.
Although you can only have so many.
So as you,
Oh,
So you'd be on the east
compare, but
which
I
is
can have these.
easily a mile away from this camp,
I can't
at another camp,
Enemies dead.
so it won't be hard to get there at all. You get there easily before the next attack hits.
It's something I can send to throw people to.
I don't think.
But you will be on shifts, so you
I
guys
have
will
to
be the
not-
night shift, which is when they are hitting the hardest.
There's not too many times when I become
But
useful.
you will have quite a bit of angels and
Right,
Asimars with you.
the right circumstance, it would be useful.
So, but there will be like endless waves.
Maybe.
How much time until night?
Passive that trace is
You
always a good
have
one.
roughly it's
But it's-
noon.
that
I
one's
already said
triggered.
that, so it takes about to walk a mile to the other one. It'll take you like 30 minutes.
I probably don't have.
30 minutes to get there until like it's nighttime.
You'll have
Derek, it looks like you just got another
the sun will set in.
Looks like you just got another
Seven.
It's basically
Did
an
you just
adventure
comment?
sensor with the location that
I can't catch the last word. My ears are refusing to hear it. What is
Oh,
it?
it's just, I was just
Oh,
gonna say, it
it's
looks like you got
crawling.
another comment over there, Derek.
Yeah, that could be useful.
Oh, yeah. Because you put it there. It has your name above it.
Speak with
So-
that is good.
It'll be roughly 7.5 hours
Speak
until
with
it's
that.
nighttime, so you have quite a bit of time to get ready and get
Ah,
used
so we're
to
going
the
somewhere
lines and get used to the men. that kind of stuff.
Have I been
I
here before?
originally put
Last
some.
name's
Yes, you
Derek- yes.
This is where most young recruits get their first computer.
Yes, me and Andrew are
Because
related.
this happens
He's my
every
cousin.
winter.
I'm gonna go over to.
Yeah.
Do you believe
Because
that,
those
Derek?
streams
I don't
freeze
know.
over.
Cliff of Warding.
I'm gonna go over to.
By the way, I originally put something else,
Uh,
Derek, but it got deleted as soon as I put it.
Yeah, there's a
one of the more
filter.
hurt soldiers and just spread out my healing hands. I'm just gonna go take a long rest.
All comments that maybe
Because I'm
that
able to
may
take
contain
like a
swears
30
and
minute
things like
walk.
that are held by
Yeah,
the
you
filter
can take
for
a long
review.
rest in that amount of time.
Yeah.
Because technically that's 6 hours.
Yeah.
You guys can technically get
cliffs.
one long rest in before the
Trap
battle
cliffs.
starts. I'd recommend
Trap
it
rooms.
because you're not going to get a lot of rest being.
I'm ready to
It
battle.
takes an hour to do though.
I don't want to be anywhere near the angels, though. They're
Life
assholes.
transference.
They're going to save
yes.
your life, dude.
Oh, are they?
Magic.
Or am I gonna save their life? Oh,
Just don't hit him with a fireball.
Isn't that-
You're flying there.
I'd be like, bird! Get away!
Oh.
Here's a 20-foot radius!
You see a flock of birds headed towards the main
And a
camp.
number of trophies.
Fireball!
All the angels fall out of the sky.
My bad, those were birds.
How does it affect them? If you can trap somebody in a circle like that, I could cast Moonbeam in the center of the circle and damage all of them.
Question for
yes.
the DM. On the spell Magic Circle,
It says see page X to learn more.
I'm just curious because it says you create a 10-foot radius and 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy centered to a point on the ground you can see within range. It says you choose one or more of the following types of creatures. The circle will affect the creatures of the chosen type in a number of ways. What are those ways?
They can't enter or leave without making a saving throw.
The creature cannot willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If a creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travels to do so, it must first succeed on a charisma saving throw. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets within the cylinder. Targets within the cylinder can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature. When you cast the spell, you can elect to cause its magic to operate in the reverse direction, preventing a creature of a specific type from leaving the cylinder and protecting targets outside it.
And you can reverse.
So you can trap
I say you
something
can reverse
inside
it
of
as a bonus action. Does it say that?
It's when you cast it, you have to choose.
How long is the casting time?
I let you do it as an action or a bonus
Oh,
action
you let
to
us
reverse it.
you let us switch the progression.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright.
Because that makes more. That I think that
Cool.
just makes sense.
Yes, you want that one,
It's for trapping things.
especially since I have Moonbeam.
It's for keeping things out.
Trap something in a
It's
Moonbeam.
helping with spirits not possessing you. Is what it's really for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
but if
Yes,
you could, we
you
could use it
would.
to trap something and Moonbeam it.
I think if I'm being healer, I need this.
Yeah, that's a great one for healing.
So as
Obviously.
what are you gonna do in your 7 hours,
This
Jake?
would be nice.
Well, I
It can
kind
be
of want
nice.
to prepare for what's coming next.
It's not
So-
really
It gives resistance to.
I mean, we took a long
electric,
rest,
which is
right?
great.
Yeah.
Especially
So
if we know what we're
everything's
gonna deal with.
rejuvenated.
Yep.
I want to go talk to
the
one of the
problem is how often do
captains
we actually
to see
know?
where they're going to have men stationed or where they're going to send them out.
I'm gonna. Can we clear off the venom map, guys?
Can
Okay,
you
where are we putting the
improv- Can
pizza?
you improv as one of the captains, please?
I can. But first, I want to show you the map that he's going to show you.
Alright.
Because it won't make a lot of sense what he's saying without the map.
I want to talk to Captain Enrique. Will you please take me to him?
Angels aren't named Enrique.
Why couldn't they?
Because they're not Mexicans.
Jake, wrong kingdom.
What are you talking about?
How do you know they're not Mexican?
What are you saying? Mexicans don't go to heaven. I'm just
Okay.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's what I would respond.
And demonetized.
In the right circumstances, so you have that.
We would be
right?
Okay,
demonetized
I-
3 or 4 times over already.
I
I'm
walk
just
up to
worried
him.
about it.
Okay.
Yes, and
Quiero comer la cena con usted, amigo. Por
I
favor.
have no clue what you're
Maybe I'm
saying.
giving you air. Push, push. You gotta listen
So
to that.
these are the lines of trenches. And this is where the camp is.
I'm saying it doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna blow into it.
No, if you blow into
That
it.
looks
Yeah,
like a
that's what I
gingerbread man.
Okay.
They have one unit station, one battalion station there, one here, and one here.
Do you want to get a battle map camera set up?
Where is it most dangerous,
If
sir?
we
Actually,
get
in the middle, because there's a bridge right here going over
I
one
guess
of
we
the
can take
rivers.
it off
Captain
camera,
sounds
because you guys
exactly
aren't
like
actually
Andrew
doing
Robinson.
much right
I suck
You
at
want
this.
us to hear
We're not. I'm finishing leveling up stuff.
So there's a river right here,
Yeah, the only new spells I got were the ones from my paladin.
but there's a bridge right here that most of the undead are going over.
Currently, or so we have to take out the bridge because then they can't
They
move
could still
across
technically
running
go into
water.
the water.
They can go into the
For some
water.
reason, they're able to do that right now.
How? And if I use Dispel Magic, will they not be able to anymore?
No, because it's probably not
You
magic.
can try.
I thought just naturally, if they weren't enchanted, they could not get across.
They're not
the water.
enchanted. They're natural undead.
In my world,
They
they're not.
can-
In my world, they can't get across running water, but something is letting them.
So magic.
Maybe.
There's no other explanation.
Would you like to
Supernatural
try?
abilities.
Have they evolved? I am asking the captain, sir. Have the undead evolved? This doesn't make any
There's
sense.
no new intelligence that they have.
Makes me happy. I'm asleep.
Have they
nothing-
started talking?
No.
Oh.
Nothing has changed for the undead other than some are now wearing armor.
So the
They're
only thing
getting
we know
smarter.
is something's leading them and has told them they can run through water.
And they're
That'll
going
work.
mostly like this. Main force is there, and they will disperse like that.
So if we destroy the
You know
bridge,
you're using
will
a
it do
Sharpie,
anything?
right?
Ah, shit. Derek, sue me.
Did you really just draw on my map with a Sharpie?
Probably. Do you have, like, wet erase before it dries?
There's water and paper towels on the table.
Where? Can you pass me it? Eminence right next to you. And can you pass me the water? There you go.
Sharpie on it, Andrew.
There's some water.
Before it dries, because if it dries, we're screwed.
I think that came from you.
Now we're not screwed.
Yeah, that was a water thing that I
No,
brought.
now I just have to use that map for every campaign. And all of the battlements have to look like that.
Are you draining the whole water source?
I'm just waiting till it. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay. Screws. And you're doomed.
Yeah, Sharpie doesn't come off.
Shit.
So what I'm
Andrew
hearing
owes
is
me a new battle mat.
Yeah, probably, you can just take mine.
Okay.
I have a new one that I never use. And I won't have any D&D people up there because I'm new.
Oh, that means we might need to get you a Roll20 setup. If you wanted to create maps that we can see directly.
You can Sharpie on
I'll
that
just
if you want.
I'll just text Derek the map.
That,
or
that
Discord.
literally reminds me of every time my 5th grade teacher accidentally drew on the whiteboard with Sharpie.
But that you can
They had to
fix.
get rid of the whole whiteboard.
Why?
They could not fix it. They could not get it off.
You just draw over it with the normal marker and then it erases.
That didn't work. Literally didn't work.
They must have been doing it wrong.
No, they were doing it right.
Okay, so you guys are actually stationed here for the night.
Did that part come out somehow?
Yeah, that's not Herbie.
Okay.
Right here, you are. This is where you guys will be for the night.
Okay.
So at the worst. Don't die.
I can't stop laughing because of that. I'm sorry.
It's fair.
So, taking out the bridge will quite literally do nothing since they're coming across it anyway.
They're still able to go through the water. Because they don't
Yeah.
drown.
Yeah,
Am
coming
I
out
able
from
to
a bridge would do
disguise
nothing.
myself as one of the undead? That's probably not how disguise self works.
No, they'll still be able to tell your very much.
That's what I thought.
That's too much of a difference.
That's real
You
shit.
still have the
This
heartbeat
this
and
distance
body
is a
whatnot.
good like 600 feet.
Oh my gosh. I want to go with the middle battalion.
That's where you guys are. You don't get a choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
a military thing. You got
That's just
assigned
good
to
to know. So we're
Italian.
gonna. So, excuse me, Captain, sir. I didn't catch your name. You are Captain who?
Crunch. Captain Crunch.
You have access to, yeah.
Sir, do you not know what your name is? There's some
I
hesitation.
I was
Yeah.
laughing at his
Like up
Captain
your
Crunch.
spells per day.
I have no idea what Captain Crunch is, sir. I've never heard about that
There
in
you
all
go.
of this
I-
land.
What?
This is how many spells left.
What
I'm writing up here how many spells I have prepared. I can prepare.
Have you forgotten
No,
your
come up
name?
with a name.
How
Do you
drunk
not-
are you, sir?
Do you not remember Commander Crunch?
Commander Crunch.
He's not a commander, he's a captain.
He was promoted.
Admiral Crunch.
Admiral Crunch.
Corporal Crunch.
That's way.
Lieutenant Crunch.
Private Crunch.
That's a huge demotion.
That's all the way back to the
He's been
beginning.
court-martialed.
His name is
He got
Thorak.
crunched.
He took too many children on his
Why
battleship.
do you
got
describe
crunched.
your name as if you're talking about yourself in third person?
You asked
sir?
what my name is.
Okay, but the way you said it.
My name is Thorak. What is your name? My name is Thorak. How else are you supposed to answer
His
that?
name is Jacob. That's basically what you just
No, I
did.
didn't.
That's
I
how
said
I'm
my
describing
name.
myself. Yeah, sure. No, he didn't.
Whatever, Jake.
Thorak. Thank you
I'd
so
like to
much.
see you do it.
What do you mean?
I'd like to
Captain?
see you DM.
I can be a captain right now. Okay, we can improv the situation. Okay, you walk into the dungeon. Okay, there's the map.
What's that game I called again? Chaos.
Wait,
of
why is
Gods?
the map in the dungeon?
Wait,
Yeah,
why
are
is
we
the
in a
map in the
dungeon?
dungeon? No,
We're not in a dungeon.
this is a field.
It was called Chaos of the Gods, though,
Trenches
right?
in it.
Where
So
a DM
you guys
can
have
swap
6.5
again,
hours. You went and talked to the
gods must
commander.
be crazy.
That's what it was. If we could do that, the gods must be crazy.
30
What
minutes.
happens?
Gods must be crazy. One shot.
They need to
I'm just
make
kidding,
the
you'll
gods
never
must be crazy
finish
3.
ever.
I'm
So,
it
Derek, what do you want to do
eventually,
in
some
your
just,
6.5
will
hours?
I'm just gonna meditate.
For 6.5 hours, that can be counted as a long rest.
No, you.
Holy crap! How can you meditate for that long?
Apparently, I've gained the abilities of an elf.
Well,
How do monks do monk stuff?
6 hours is technically a long rest.
Yeah. But elves only need semi-conscious meditation instead of sleep.
I let monks do that too.
The way they describe elven meditation Lord of the Rings when it originally appeared, Legolas is walking along, totally asleep, pretty much, but completely aware of his surroundings.
How?
Exactly. And they're like, this is weird.
So I can,
Aragorn's just like, this is really weird.
I can explain that one actually pretty well. You know when you wake up into the morning, you're extremely tired, and your body is currently still tired. Your eyelids are
auto
very
switch and
droopy
auto go?
and everything. Hello.
Put your pants back on, Evan.
I'm at D&D night.
It's his mom.
That means it's the best time to do that stuff.
No.
But yeah, no, I used to do that a lot, where I'm just half asleep and I'm just walking ahead, forward, and I'm aware of my surroundings, but I'm still getting sleep.
And then you're in the kitchen. You look around, and there's orcs
If you're
everywhere.
conscious, you're not getting sleep.
It's more of a power nap.
I, of all people, would know.
Yeah, Derek doesn't really sleep.
Lucid dreaming.
I know what you mean.
Conscious sleeping.
Sure.
What if you could record your dreams,
Okay,
Derek?
mine is
Then they would be very strange.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah,
Most
it
of
would
mine
be.
would be
called
sex.
memories.
They need to come up with
Plus
that
proficiency.
technology.
Most of mine would be like,
I'm surprised that's not what
Being
Derek's doing with his
born-
lucid dreaming abilities.
it'd be like
He's
being
Derek.
a Mistborn or being a runner from Mirror's Edge. That's what they are half the time.
Oh, I see.
He's Derek. What do you
When
think?
he could spend that time being in a bedroom alone with Ariana Grande, my goodness.
There you go.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, actually. What?
He wants you to hit Jacob.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, Emin, I'll trade you.
I definitely did that one first.
What worse?
Stab the man.
Let's get him! So as you
That's how
not
people
think about
react
Ariana Grande
when
in
they
bed,
step.
thank you. Jake.
What?
Didn't want that image.
Everybody's had that dream.
The stream?
Not me.
Okay.
This is when I'm glad I'm not paying attention.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you don't need to pay attention to him to know what's going on.
Yeah, don't pay attention.
I messed up on my character sheet, like the layout of it, so I've been fixing that.
So you still have like 6 hours to do stuff.
How long was I talking to the captain?
Like 30 minutes.
So I have 5.5 hours.
I see you did 6.5.
Oh, you did
Talk-
6.5.
You're
I
talking
want to
the
go
captain
talk
for
to another
6 hours.
captain to get a second opinion.
There's not that many captains.
There's only one captain? I want to go talk
of the whole camp.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to gather some more information. Okay, I want to go to a band of soldiers sitting around a campfire. See what I can.
Most
not
of
that
them are
highly
at
ranked.
lunch right now.
I want to go join them in
Captain's
lunch. See
reasonably
what there
high,
is
it's not
to.
that
See what there
high.
is. What's being served?
Captain's reasonably highly
Well,
rated.
I
Ritz
was saying
crackers and
captain
canned
of the
tuna.
Oh, so more
Bread
like
and
a
water.
more like the sergeant major.
Yeah. You wanna what?
I want to go to the mess hall where everybody's eating.
Technically, it's a tent.
I want to go to the tent where everybody's eating.
The mess tent.
The mess tent. the
Everyone's
messy
gonna
tent.
look
I'm gonna
at
make
you-
a mess in there.
Everyone's gonna look at you like you're kind of less than they are,
Why? Because I'm wearing a wizard
No,
hat
because
and
you
I look
love
like this.
Malsimar.
and you look like a witch hunter.
Oh.
Did you forget about that?
Welcome to town of
That's
Salem.
true.
Welcome to the bad
Those scars
shaver.
will never heal.
Yeah,
Well,
just someone.
they're
who's
scars.
I just got back from slaying a werewolf. I have so many tales to tell you, young wee lad. What are they
no werewolves
serving?
around here.
Yes, there is.
One of them's gonna say that.
Although you might want to beware of the werebears there.
Not
They travel in
werebears.
packs.
Werebears are scary.
I go walk up to a
Especially in
random
Skyrim.
soldier. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to
Were
get to know
dragons
people in
worse?
this area. Do you mind if I grab some food
Well,
and come sit
yeah.
next to you, lads?
A couple of them just nod to you and like raise a drink, like sure.
Sure. Okay. Okay. I
you should
walk
stop
up
using that
to the
ridiculous
lunch
accent.
lady. What is she serving?
Literally
Are you
just
sure it's a lunch
military,
lady?
like
Military rations.
yeah,
Terrible.
pretty much military rations.
What are they? Dried bread
Freaking-
and jerky?
So
Terrible.
So there's like jerky that's like kind of like cooked up and like tried to be like remade into food. Think MREs, just worse.
I'm thinking of
Oh,
Craig's
just
food and
worse.
water right now, by the way.
I would like to ask for some of this food.
They're gonna give you some. They just think you're another soldier because you fit in because of your soldier background.
Oh, okay. So
They
they,
think he's another soldier.
they know. he looks like a witch hunter. Now I think
Well, they
I
do
would
hire
hire
some mercenaries for this.
Okay.
Fair.
This is a big problem.
And the mercenaries are going to take him down from the inside, just like Rome.
Exactly.
Huzzah for the Germans! They destroyed one of the
Literally.
mightiest empires ever from the
I
inside.
go sit down next to the soldiers. I start eating.
Rome.
Really?
Rome hired a lot of German mercenaries, and then the
Guys,
German
these
mercenaries
rations
took
are
over Rome
so
from the inside.
good. Oh my gosh, these rations are delicious.
One of
What's
them's
your
just gonna be
guys'
like, no, they're not.
Probably messed up.
No.
Stop
So
lying.
are you guys? what battalion are you guys in? Are you scared about tomorrow?
We've
You
been
have
doing
heart
this
of
for a
steel.
couple weeks, so.
Oh, okay.
They didn't just arrive here. This is not the fresh meat. You're the fresh meat.
What is it like
The
out
freshman
there?
was back at the other base.
What is it like out there slaying the undead? Have they gotten more dangerous by the second?
We've been doing this every winter, so they're a little bit more dangerous than last winter, but for some reason, they're coming in larger numbers.
Where do you think they come from?
Well,
How
there
do
is
they
a whole
repopulate so
undead
long?
land to the north.
And have you sent any men in there?
Well, most of the time, people are allowed to go up there, but the undead are very ferocious.
But something's making them ferocious.
Something is actively antagonizing them.
Does anybody have any idea of what's happening?
There's rumors flying around, but none of them make any sense.
Like what? Like what rumors are flying around?
Lich King, Blessing from Hell.
All sounds like scary stuff. I once dated a Lich King. No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
So they're all just gonna like look at you like you're an idiot. Who wants dated a Lich King? You're gay? Just so
You're listening to the horse.
Let's just say I like the intercourse experience to be ice cold.
And Bodhi?
No, I don't.
I'll do it next.
So
Again!
basically your
Not
goal,
gonna-
basically your
Shave
goal
them.
is to just keep them at bay, keep them from getting into the human.
We do have some scouts that are going in and trying to figure out what's going on, but we haven't gotten word back from them in a couple days.
That's probably because they're dead. If I'm being quite honest. Don't mean to diminish your hope. It's almost as if like I heard some voice in my head saying they're dead.
Yeah, it's your conscience, which apparently only
It's-
speaks to you
It's
in the,
you communicating with
in the
me.
most useless of times,
Yeah,
and not when you're trying to rob a potion shop.
it totally helped me there.
That's why you
None
can't
of
drink
these.
them.
Your conscience was speaking to you then, you just didn't listen to it.
Yeah, it was. Well, I actually,
Wait, actually,
I actually did listen to it. It was telling me to.
No, he
That
listened
was-
to it and he did the exact opposite.
You know what? It was telling me to go further. It was telling me to kill the person in the potion shop, but I didn't go that far.
So me
I
being
Your conscience is screwed
It's a good
up.
thing that I'm your conscience now.
me being a soldier, would I know about such tales of potions being taken that would have gone to the front line?
No, because
It's from a
there's
different
actually
kingdom.
some reason why they
It's from the
haven't
human
been
kingdoms?
said, and they're not actually looking for him for some reason. But I haven't divulged that information yet.
Okay, just curious.
Oh, I see. They're thinking of a way that I could repay them.
Yeah, that's totally what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. They're gonna kill me.
I would not be
Okay.
I haven't
surprised.
tried to use any of these potions yet.
I traded one, but I haven't had to use them because I haven't gotten low in health and I haven't had
You
to
know, it's gonna be great.
dive
They're
into
just
a well and use my
attempts at
water
your
breathing
potions
potion.
that don't work.
It's just dyed water.
That would be great.
You're gonna be mad. You drink it. No effect.
It's dyed magic water. But it's dyed water nonetheless.
It's actually poison.
It's holy water. It's all holy water.
You're so close to dying.
Holy water's still pretty expensive.
You die.
It is, but you will not be able. If you drink it, nothing happens.
Yeah. But you would notice because it's filled with powdered silver.
What?
Yeah.
What? What's your name, soldier? Why do you always ask their names?
Why not? You just randomly
Welcome
start
to the
talking to
life of
someone.
a
Don't you want to
DM.
know their name?
No.
I hate making up names.
Welcome to the life of
Start
someone
coming
who
up
will
with
not take
random
no
names.
for
His
this.
name is
Just make
Fred.
a name.
What you
It
need
seems
is
to
just a
think we
list
randomly
of
go and
names
talk
of
to
people.
people.
I see you're hesitating
Mark 'em
for
off,
quite a
mark
long
whether
period of
you-
I'm
time.
looking at Derek, listening to Derek. Shut up.
That's what I did when I was getting started. Now
Yeah,
I
you
just
just
make them
make
up
a
on the
list.
spot.
Asimar names. I love saying.
Are you
Asimar.
schizophrenic, sir? You're like talking to someone that's not there as I'm trying to ask your name.
No, he's talking to his buddy sitting next to him.
Yeah.
He's sitting across from him
Vessel.
3 seats over.
Yeah,
You could use the fantasy name generator.
that works too.
Sounds great.
Well, you could just say a name like
You come up
Frank.
with one
Frank.
for an angel.
Yes.
Frank the Angel.
There's multiple angels here.
No, Frank is the hot dog guy.
Jericho.
Thanatos.
Frank sells Franks.
Frank is the
You
hot
want me to
dog
name
guy.
somebody Thanatos in this world?
Yeah.
Yes. Is that an angel name?
Make sure to call him.
I just wanted to know the soldier's name. Is it so difficult, Andrew?
Yes.
Thanatos is the literal Grim Reaper.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
Thoth.
Just
I
stop
just-
asking for
I just
names.
asked you the soldier's name. That's all I'm asking.
Thoth was the Egyptian god of knowledge.
Okay, so
His
basically,
name was spelled.
I'm pulling up a name right now. I have a
no.
list.
So I'm walking away at this point because I just asked the
He's
soldier's
the- he's the
name,
Egyptian
and he
god of
stared at
knowledge,
the
Thoth.
table for 3 minutes and said
His
nothing.
name was spelled O-O.
So I just walk away.
Okay.
I think it was Egyptian.
I am now. Is there kind of like a merchant selling things?
This
Are you gonna rob him
I'm
too?
not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep now.
So it's
For the
totally
last
okay
6
to
hours
say,
before you
oh,
have to
what's
go?
this?
Yeah, I gotta get ready. You know, gotta
Because
make sure I'm
not so really
don't have any
fucking-
exhaustion.
Oh, there we
points
go.
or anything.
That makes more sense.
You really don't. So it's,
Well, everything
it's-
that I do, you're just like.
I can't think of names. I suck at names, and I'm really bad at
Magic
getting
wisdom.
characters.
Just say Fred.
One of the most
Fred the
important
Angel.
gods.
It's like
of
all
ancient
of these people in the camp sound the same. What the heck is going on here?
Born of the seed of Horus.
I don't have that many.
Are you all
upset.
siblings or something?
This is some of these two deities who represent.
Well, they're all
Yeah,
from the same town, so
Yes,
they'd all
they're Mormons. They're all related.
Oh, okay.
Well, if a lot of them are from the same town if they're in the same battalion.
Thus
So it has
presided
so
over
much
the judgment of the dead with
whatnot.
Osiris. Interesting.
So, as it becomes nightfall, you
the hall
can
of the
hear
true,
the
no souls
footsteps
appeared the mind of has
because there's so
possession
many coming
We're
from
encouraged
that,
to call upon thought.
coming from the
That's interesting, actually.
northeast.
It's just like the scene
Sorry,
of Game of
northwest.
Thrones from season 8.
I'm not paying attention. I'm learning about Egyptian gods.
Yeah, sorry, we got
There's a large sound of like thunder, of footsteps coming.
Oh.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Not until they get closer.
Okay.
All the men prepare for battle.
Okay, play the war music.
That's what the trumpet sounds like, is they're blowing it and everybody knows that it's ready to battle.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
That's what it sounds
I don't know where you learned your war music from, but you must have been drunk.
Derek's sounded like the mating call of a turkey.
How'd you know it wasn't the mating call of turkey? How'd you know that's not its battle cry?
Because there's no turkey in
No,
it.
it's the mating call of a rabbit.
So it didn't work.
That would probably be a rabbit scream, which is terrifying.
Hey, it's a great war call. If it terrifies the enemy, it's more effective.
If I heard a rabbit scream as something was charging at me, I'd turn around and run. Because that is one of the most terrifying
What if
sounds.
you did? So imagine this. Okay, this is all theoretical, Derek. Okay, you work at Sweet Burrito. Okay, you're walking home, and then out of nowhere you hear. What would you do? Behind you, you heard that. Laugh. You would just run.
I would just probably look over my shoulder.
I look over my shoulder and it's like, oh, Murloc.
What?
Oh, look, there's a bunny in the street. Just kidding.
A bunny making that noise?
I would not be surprised.
It's actually worse than that guy's battle launch.
Oh, it's much worse. I'm not going to actually try to replicate the scream of rabbit.
Where are my scissors?
There was this
Rabbit
video that I
screaming.
saw
I didn't pick one this time.
of these people like following this rabbit around, and like eventually they caught it and picked it up and it started screaming. They're like, "Oh, this is so cute!" It's like, no, it's screaming. Put it down. You never pick up a rabbit
Never pick them up by the
because
ears.
they can paralyze themselves by kicking.
Yeah, that's
Their
Yeah.
spines are so fragile that if
Oh,
they
okay.
kick while you're holding them, they can paralyze themselves.
They can literally snap their own back. It's sad.
You do not pick up rabbits unless they're comfortable with you. Also, you don't approach them from the front.
Yeah, they run.
Because they're intelligent. They're more intelligent than dogs and cats. They can get depressed. That's how intelligent they are. That's why you always have pairs of rabbits. That's why Bunny's depressed. I'm just kidding.
That's why Master Juicy is depressed because
That's
he's
not what a rabbit.
Yeah, it is.
That is what a rabbit scream sounds like.
Wait, do it again!
That was just a joke.
No!
That's not what a...
Do that again!
Is that actually what a rabbit scream sounds like?
I think I looked that up.
That's fake.
That is kind of fake.
That's
there we go.
completely-
That's that.
Look up a real rabbit scream.
That was actually the Wilhelm scream. I was just kidding with you. Yeah, that scream is entirely fake.
Wasn't there a moon in the background when you put that video?
What is this?
I don't know.
He's injecting a rabbit. It's like a serial killer.
What the?
Is that it?
That is not the sound of a rabbit
Something like
scream. That is also not. That is still the Wilhelm scream. This one. This has. I found one. I've seen this video before and it's the worst.
The bunny one? The baby bunny?
Yeah. Here.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Where's the turtle?
So weird. It's attacking him! What the heck?
That is the sound a baby bunny makes. An older bunny it's deeper and louder. It still doesn't sound like the Wilhelm scream though.
That'd just be a great war cry though.
For a fully grown bunny, it's much more terrifying.
Fully grown badger can escape from anywhere? What? I'm gonna have to watch that later. We got distracted. Okay.
We did?
Yeah, by one shot. So you're in the battlefield. Obviously, Jake's a few people back, and you two are in the front. They start going into the trenches. You can hear the moaning and the rattling of the bones at this point. It's quite loud. But a lot of them are being taken out by the 2 rows of spike traps.
Okay.
Like quite a bit. And then you stand about 20 feet back from the spike traps. Actually, probably more than that, like 30 feet back from the spike traps.
Yeah, that's the example.
And your job basically is the front line is just to hold the line while the archers and the wizards kind of like
Wizard, pay attention.
Hit the
Wizard, get back so you don't
hit
get
the
infected.
undead.
Wait, the wizard is human. He can get infected.
Yeah, that's why he's not on the front line.
Just going after.
So the first wave comes up. It's mostly just armored skeletons and some zombies. Like armored skeletons, which is quite rare.
We can kill the undead the same way we did in the big town.
Killed it. I don't think you've ever fought undead in this world yet.
No, that was in a different campaign.
You can try.
That's a Josh's, or Gabby's, whatever.
If I get infected, how do I get uninfected?
You don't. You just kind of die.
Welcome to
What?
that.
What?
Yes, that's why
Like I
you're
said,
back.
the only way to get turned is if you die by a zombie or a skeleton.
As I said, you just kind of die.
Lay on hands or...
There's no
That's
infection that
restoration.
slowly turns you into a zombie.
But if I get infected by the zombie, can I get uninfected?
You don't
I
become
just said
infected
there is
unless
no
you are
infection that slowly
dead.
turns you into a zombie.
If you were
I
only
know,
if
but
you
you said I can get
know, but-
infected.
only
so what if the
if
infection
you
does?
die by a zombie.
Only if you die by a zombie.
I
Don't worry, we'll stab you before it
understand that.
And
I'm
then you make a
asking what
new
the infection does. Does it like diminish my health?
It makes you a zombie.
You're dead.
It makes
you
you a
can't
zombie if you
lose
die
health
by
if
it.
you're
Basically, think
dead.
about it this way: the infection does not take hold to do anything until you die.
Oh, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what
Oh.
we're saying.
We're all telling you this.
Okay.
You have to
Didn't really make a
die
lot of sense.
only to Jake.
No, I feel like you guys are just on a different whole wavelength than I am.
Probably, considering you're playing a wizard the way
Probably
everybody else
because we
thinks a
know a
rogue
lot. We
should
have a
be.
little bit more D&D knowledge than you do.
A little bit?
I tried that once, by the way. I got kicked out of a campaign just for doing that.
Doing what?
Playing a wizard, but the rogue was acting like a lawful person. I was like, okay, whatever. I act like a rogue instead to see what happens. They kicked me out
Why?
because I was a wizard acting like the rogue, but the rogue was
So-
acting
Like somebody
like
else would
lawful good. And it was really confusing.
Well, the only person that's stolen anything so far has been our
Okay,
wizard,
so I can get infected, but it doesn't do anything. Good. Unless I die.
Unless you die.
Okay.
They mostly got mad because I was
So
questioning
you're a
every
few
single rule.
you're a few
rule
rows
in the
back
book.
in the line.
That apparently didn't know.
I wanna
except
be in the
they
front
ignore
line.
version most of my time.
As a wizard,
You are
you're only 30 feet
squishy.
from the
Remember
spectrums.
when I used to call you
Oh.
during D&D sessions?
Spike traps,
Yeah.
I don't want any of those.
Yeah, they got mad about that apparently. They,
Now,
they
okay,
told me
are they
some
only
shit.
going to be able to get over the spike traps
So they
because
kicked me
they're
out
going to
because I
throw
kept
so
calling
many
you
of their
and trying to
bodies in
figure
there
things
that they're
out.
going to make a bridge of bodies?
The best part is,
Okay,
the person that was
that's what I
DMing,
thought.
her DM was sitting next to her.
Well, if I
And she
don't
gets
get the
mad at
front
me
lines,
for
you know,
contacting
chances of
Mike. You
You
casting
can
an
still
adequate
cast
fire.
over.
Okay, I can cast fireball over. Okay.
Yeah, because fireball, you just need to see a point,
Range of sight,
and then
yeah.
you choose a point within your sight.
Okay, never mind. That's good to know.
So,
If it gets bad, I'm going.
roll initiative.
If it gets bad, invisible time.
Oh, where did the dice?
Right here.
Oh. Oh,
7.
Oh, you're rolling for initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's much better than me. Are you gonna get that game?
No. 20.
Resident Evil 3 Remake?
I just have Steam open in the background.
22.
So we got another bunny goes
$60? What the?
I'm not sure what it is.
I had to play the original for $10.
Literally, you beat the undead. So that's good.
With 7?
I rolled a natural 4.
Oof.
So you see these just piles of undead start to fill up in these trenches, just slowly. You see their heads slowly start to come over. Derek, you get first move. Technically, you can hold your action because they're 30 feet away, unless you want to run up to the trenches.
Zombies. I will run up to them with my quarterstaff. Make one attack with my quarterstaff and one with an unarmed strike.
How much damage do you do minimum?
That's a 17 to hit for...
Are you hitting armored skeleton or a zombie?
probably an armored skeleton. For 12 damage.
17 wouldn't hit.
17 misses? So be it. So with my unarmed strike, that is a 23.
That hits by a long shot.
It's only
For 11 damage.
That skeleton is literally broken to pieces.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to make an unarmed strike.
Hey, we have
That's
weapons.
a 19
Zombie or
to
skeleton?
hit. Sure.
Which
Quarter
one?
staffs.
What?
Zombie or skeleton?
I
Skeleton.
don't swing my quarterstaff though. Mine is my
Skeletons are weak against bludgeoning, though.
19 to hit
Makes-
for 7 damage.
bludgeoning.
That works.
It's still
I
not
would use my
prepared.
quarter staff for that.
Okay, and because I did that, I
Is there anything
activate
left in the pizza
Agile
boxes?
Carry.
Air?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if anything else, but air.
Pass me the top one to see if there's anything in there.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
So now it goes to Ammon's turn.
There goes the battle map, Cam.
No. No.
It's still like at least.
I had no idea.
Just stop trying.
Did it.
Just one.
That was a lot of fun.
It's not aimed properly. Also, now this is pulling it to the side.
Tonight, I got a fish in the car.
Hey Derek, you know what you should do?
What?
Got one big fish, like
Take
60
the
little
shirt.
ones that whole time.
Take this thing of Sharpies away from him.
Yeah, hide the Sharpies
This is mine.
Seriously.
before they're used again.
What are you doing, Ammon?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna move up right next to him.
Nice, Derek.
Yes. And I'm going to. Let's see here.
Isn't with the evocation you can shape it up to as many targets as your level?
I think it's... There's a have something in there. I think.
Okay. I am going to hit a zombie skeleton. What is? I guess my option.
Whatever one you want to hit. Zombie or skeleton.
I'm going to slash up a zombie.
1 plus the spell's level.
Was in that one.
Yeah, you literally do nothing. Your weapon actually gets stuck inside the zombie.
And then I'm gonna try again.
You have to make a strength check to pull your weapon out of
Okay,
the zombie.
strength check of 16 plus.
You're fine. You can pull your weapon out of
19.
the zombie.
And then I'm gonna go to hit him with 18 plus.
That is.
Dealing 1d8 damage. For damage, I'm going to use.
Plus your, isn't it plus like your
This is enemies.
What?
strength or dexterity?
Which is like 2.
That is true, but one moment, please. I'm going to be using with that distracting strike. You can spend one support die superiority die to add the total damage of the roll, and the next attack you're able to target by the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage if the attack is made before the start of
Are you sure you want to do that? How much? What's your strength?
3.
It's dead.
Oh.
You probably shouldn't do that.
Okay, fine. I'll experiment.
Not with these guys. Battlemaster doesn't really help with things that die after like a hit or two.
It depends on which one they pick.
That's true.
Anyways.
So now it's their turn.
These
They're
things
gonna...
are too weak to use that against. Because they'll just die regardless.
Gotcha.
You see this swarm of flaming arrows come over, hitting the horde on the other side of the trenches.
And then it sets the spikes on fire, right? It's all theatrical.
No, it sets a lot of the zombies on fire.
And they'll set the spikes on fire.
It kills quite a bit, but there's still a lot coming.
Yeah.
Unless
You
the
always
spikes
pick
are
the
soaked in
perfect
blood.
music for every situation, Derek.
Don't
You
you
already
always
have a
spend
set
like all
playlist.
Because
day?
As
because
even-
I have notes on what Sirenscape music is good for what situations.
And the frontline people are also
You know
gonna run
exactly
up.
what we need.
They're gonna run up and help you too. So the two lines in front of you literally just run up.
Help. I don't need you.
And they successfully hold back quite a bit.
Alright.
Like, they're killing quite a bit.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn. Jake,
I'm trying to remember what the DC is on Fireball.
it's dexterity and it's your spell save DC.
Nope. No. So I want to cast Fireball on the main part of the horde that's coming across the trench.
It's just
Trying
a
to make
field
them
of a whole bunch.
close. Okay. I want to go
So there's somewhere
into
in
an
the
area
field.
that wouldn't hit the soldiers. On the other
Oh, so
side
just a
of the
little
trench.
bit past the trenches.
Yeah, they do have to make a DC thing.
Of
They have to get
18.
I think even half damage will
Because
incinerate.
it's your spells. Isn't it your spell save plus 10? This plus
It's
10 plus
8 plus
intelligence.
proficiency plus your spellcasting.
One passes.
So if it's
For the
if
spell
it's,
save
Yeah.
DC.
Okay, so
what
it's
if it's
16.
14 plus 5?
It's actually 16 then.
2 pass.
Where are you getting the 2?
Okay, so proficiency is
Proficiency is 3 at 5th level.
11, and you have 5 apparently. So you're all the way to.
So it'd be
So that should
11
be
for
16.
plus
Well-
the spellcasting.
Proficiency is 3 now because we
Okay,
looked at
one
it. 5.
succeeds.
So it'd
8
be
plus
11
3 is
plus
11
the
plus
spellcasting.
5, which is 16.
Yeah. This. So it should be 16 is what you're saying.
Yes.
So how many of them got above it? That's 16?
One out of like 15.
Wow.
You need some d6s you're going to take from the pile.
I need a lot of D6s. Alright.
Well, I'm going to
I can get them all here.
roll in that because that's going to be my roll.
So one of them will take half of whatever I roll here. Oh, that's not good. That's kind of good.
14.
34 damage.
Yeah, they're all close. Even at half damage, roll over their health.
And then I get to do a cantrip now that I
Yep.
finally leveled up. That's what I was waiting for. I'm just level up with crap. Firebolt on the nearest zombie.
Technically, you'd be shooting it like this because it's range sight. So you'd be shooting it like this.
Because I have to arc it.
Firebolt?
Can you arc those?
No, fireball?
Firebolt.
Oh,
Firebolt?
You can't arc either of
Yeah,
those.
because it's the cantrip.
Fireball is range sight and explodes in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, firebolt to shoot
Yeah,
Ball
I don't
of fire
think you
at
can do
something.
firebolt through these guys.
Yeah, you can't arc through people.
Dang it. I can't arc over
I mean,
people,
if
though.
you'd allow
I would
it,
have to be
you could curve around
disadvantaged on it.
Can
I make a disadvantaged arc attack?
If you want to arc it because there's enough of them, you probably end up hitting one of them because there's enough. There's quite a bit of them. They literally just.
You want me to make a disadvantage roll?
Yeah.
It is a called shot, so.
so it's +5 to the armor class.
Oh, got a 19 and a 4, so 4.
Yeah,
4
you missed.
plus 6.
The 10 still doesn't get enough. Yeah.
Need a +5 for the cult shot.
Wow. You've added stuff.
Does this count with cantrips?
Does what?
Cult shots usually
The
just
spell attack bonus?
Don't you just add spell attack bonus to the roll?
Yeah.
Even with cantrips?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't add it to the damage.
You never add anything
Not-
to the damage
I
of
don't.
spells unless it says so.
I don't add it to the damage. We're good.
Yeah, the spell attack's just for adding to the roll.
I just worked a 12.5-hour shift. So
So then,
I'm going for bed. So now it's time for all the zombies to come up and hit the front line.
That was beautiful timing in the music.
yeah, I was gonna say I was kind of confused because you went in there very early. Like you had to stick to his hood. I guess you were just making up for lost time, right?
And they wanted me to work my normal hours.
Music.
But
Is
2
that
of those
some
hit,
music?
including Derek, one of those hits you. It was a natural 20.
My armor
Oh!
class is 23.
I go over and I hit him.
But a natural
One of
20
them
hits
hits
no
you
matter
with
what.
a 22.
Yeah, freaking hits.
But even if your armor class is 23 now?
Agile parry.
But even if it's a natural 20, it still hits it.
Also, it's monks. Monks add both wisdom and dexterity to their AC.
That's fine.
You take
And
4 points of
Constitution
damage,
for me.
Derek.
Oh, and constitution.
They don't do much damage,
Okay,
but just a
for
lot
me.
of them.
Because I'm a
And
beast
then Ammon,
pro.
you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
I don't take anything because I'm not in front line.
You're not in the front lines. There are a few arrows that arc over. We'll see if they hit anything.
Oh no. Oh no.
None of those were over 10. So.
My armor class is 12!
Okay. I'm gonna use my reaction to hit the one that hits him with a natural 20.
Alright.
Natural 20.
What's your minimum damage on a natural 20?
So, let me look at my actions really quickly.
What's your minimum damage on a natural 20?
1d plus 3.
So 5.
Okay, that's not enough to kill it. Okay.
So I deal a 8 times 2, which is 16.
8 times 2?
Yes, because it's a
That's
crit.
a natural
It's a
20,
crit
right?
hit.
You don't get double dice and max damage. You just get
No,
double dice.
he rolled max.
Oh, you rolled max?
No. I rolled a 5,
Wait.
Oh.
and I'm
So
adding
you
I'm adding my strength.
You
with
double
this.
the 5.
Yeah,
so
you
it's-
don't double your
Okay,
strength.
so 13. Sorry.
Yeah, 13. Yeah, that kills it.
Yeah, you double dice and then add modifiers.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you.
Some people play it differently. Some people just double the dice.
Yeah.
I like to double what you roll,
Yeah.
personally. But it's up to the person rolling. I really don't care either way.
Yeah.
So now it is back up to top round with Derek.
What's Derek gonna do? We're all waiting in suspense.
Technically, if you have like great weapon fighting, sometimes it's better to roll double the dice.
That's why I let you do either one. How was your crit? You got to roll your stupid attack damage twice. So powerful.
I'll get my agile parry back, so I'll make a quarterstaff attack and then unarmed strike.
Roll the hit.
The unarmed strike misses. The quarterstaff attack rolled a 15.
Were you thinking a zombie or a skeleton?
This would probably be a zombie. Was it a zombie or a skeleton that hit me? Actually,
The one that hit you is dead.
Whichever one is closest.
Probably a zombie. So zombies armor class. What'd you roll?
15.
That would hit a zombie. Zombies don't have very high armor class. And most of the plate mail skeletons have gone away at this point.
Oh yeah, doesn't have an AC of
13 damage.
Yeah, that one's dead.
And then I am using Step of the Wind to dodge. Wait, no, Patient Defense to dodge. And I just call it there.
Okay, so then it's Ammon's turn.
Okay. I'm going to just go up and hit one of them with 15 hit.
Zombie or skeleton?
Zombie.
Yeah.
I deal 7 damage slashing.
It's good.
Aiming for another zombie with a 13 to hit.
Still hits. They're not very powerful.
7 plus 3, 10 damage.
So it's 10.
Okay.
Don't you get 2 attacks and a bonus action?
I do get a bonus action, but I'm not using the bonus action. What is the bonus action that I
You can hit with another bonus action.
No, that's just monks.
No, you think about my action.
If you have
or
dual weapons,
that's what I'm thinking.
monks count as dual weapons because both their fists count.
Yeah, I'm thinking dual weapons. Okay, so you're done. And then it goes to the military guys who are gonna release another braid of arrows, just not as many. They take out some, but not nearly as many as they did last time. And then the frontline guys sucked it up. Well, actually, there's 2 natural 19s. 1, 2. So they did decent. They don't kill nearly as many as last time, though. Because last time they were really well. And then it is Jake's turn.
So I'm still in the same spot?
Mm-hmm.
How far have the undead come? Have they made it away?
You can tell that they're over the bridge, which is 400 feet away. So you can kind of see the back of their line at this point, as wave 1 is ending.
So I would not be able to shoot a fireball at
Oh, you can, because it's 400 feet at the end of the... They have people from like 300 feet in.
Oh. Gotcha. I'd like to do a...
You sure you want to use all your fireballs on the first wave?
I mean, they're all relatively going to be the same.
Or you can get haste to the...
I don't have haste. I got dispel magic.
Okay.
I can use fireball now.
Dispel
I
magic.
mean, you're a wizard. You can actually try to find spells in
Is
like
dispel magic
libraries and
not their
whatnot.
level spell?
And
I
write
know,
down
I
spells.
did when I was in the monastery.
Okay, I'm thinking counterspell here.
Counter spell is 3rd level.
Okay. Make some attack DCs. Or what I'm trying to say.
Saving throws?
Yeah.
Just roll damage because you might kill them anyway.
I don't know about this
We have 2 successes.
32.
Yeah, they're toast.
Okay.
You killed another freaking 19.
Excellent. They're gonna love me after this.
They probably will. Probably buy you drinks.
In fact, they'll buy me potions that I don't have to steal.
I see where to really use potions. Most of them have lay on hand.
Oh, okay.
So after you goes them, the zombies.
Did Derek get into this game?
So, what game?
For the king, I'm just gonna do it in the background.
No, it's totally fine. The archers go, 1 natural 20, that's hitting you, Jake.
What? wait.
A natural 20?
I was about to say, I'm gonna use a shield. Nope. Oh no.
It does 6 points of damage.
Oh. Thought it was gonna be worse than that.
Well, keep in mind, there's more of them coming.
Yeah.
If you take like 10 damage on the first wave, you're gonna take 10 every wave and you might die.
How do we get them? Got it.
And then
So
the
6 is
frontline
actually
people,
bad.
It's kind of looking.
And
Because I have 40 now that I leveled up.
There was 110 and everything else was less than 10. So. And now they're about you can only see about 200 out, 200 feet. So there's about 200 feet of them left. So it's up to you, Derek.
Derek, save us!
Derek,
we can't survive without you!
Don't save him.
Derek, kill him and be cool.
What the heck? No! Don't tell Derek to murder me!
Derek, murder him!
Murder them!
We're not there!
Based on standard combat, there's not much I could do.
You can hit again.
I could, but it's not going to do much. Every shot the archers do behind me is worth more, which means me being alive is doing more damage than me hitting. I take the dodge action.
And what do you want to do?
Let's see here. So they're coming towards us currently?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going
You have one?
to take the dodge action right next to him, side by side.
I'd probably
Okay, yeah.
put like 5 or 6 in there.
So you're just
in
gonna take the
case
dodge
it was
action with him?
leveling up and
Yeah.
getting more.
Okay, it is now their turn. Most of them are seeing what you're doing and following in suit because they realize, or using shields like defending.
I may forget.
But some of them still fight back. They kill a few, but
I should also
not
do-
many.
okay.
They're starting. Their numbers are starting to. They're starting to thin out a little bit, especially as the archers. Yep, especially as the archers do that. Let's roll damage. Yeah, the archers take up quite a bit, almost as much as the first wave.
Sure.
So you can see them start to thin out a little bit.
That's good. You can actually read what it says.
You notice though something. These spike traps are actually clearing themselves.
All right.
So they're almost sinking into underneath the spike traps.
That solves the problem with the trench filling up.
Well, if you fill it full at the bottom of the trench with an acid, it'll eat the bodies eventually.
No, but it'll also eat
But
the
if there's
spikes.
lots of them coming out at once, it'll fill up.
So as that comes, there's only a little bit left in the front. Most of them are being stopped by the spikes at this point. It is your turn, Jake.
I swear I had a crossbow for you. I kind of want to use a crossbow because I don't want to necessarily use all my spells right now. I think that wouldn't be too smart. Yeah, I'm gonna use my crossbow.
Use all of your spell slots now.
So when you use a crossbow, I never use a crossbow, so I can never remember this. But what is the? Is there any bonus that you use when firing a range weapon? I'm proficient with it.
Dexterity and proficiency.
If you're proficient, it's dex and proficiency. It's dexterity for all ranged weapons.
22.
Hits anything you want to hit. Except for Derek.
Zombie nearest to me. Not Derek.
No, it could hit me. You just have to roll again. Because my armor class is
Doesn't
currently
it do
21 because I didn't
1d8
use that
plus
to
4 piercing damage? I already had this all written down. My other
Depends on the
character
crossbow, which kind.
Light or
sheet. Light. It was a
Light deals a d8
That's what I thought.
plus your dexterity modifier.
That is what I thought. So d8 plus 2. Oh, that's pretty good. 9 damage.
Did you hit a zombie or a skeleton?
Zombie.
It's dead.
And then I get a cantrip. Can I make a disadvantage arced firebolt again?
You can try.
Yeah, you can always try.
Literally the most useful phrase as a DM.
Just literally.
You can
You can say it for
15.
everything.
15 hits.
Okay. $10 damage.
Kills it.
Sweet.
Well, you think it kills it. You wouldn't really know.
Oh.
You can't see it.
You think you see it go down, but you're not sure.
You see a flash of fire and then you don't see it.
You know the real problem with zombies? The danger clearly took out to make this an easier fight. Undead fortitude.
So they regain health.
You shoot them. Oh, they're still alive. I shoot them again. They're still alive. I shoot them again.
Yeah,
That also,
I took that out because of
Also-
something else, not because I was making it easy.
aren't they also resistant?
They're resistant to basically nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, they're undead.
Oh, the undead fortitude where
slashing
if they
those.
die,
Aren't
they roll
they-
and die, and if they succeed, they're back alive again.
Yeah.
There's another reason why that isn't going on, but you don't know the reason.
Isn't fire a huge weakness to them, though?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
the wave
fire
starts to end, and it's their turn, but they only have like a few archers left. Let's see if they do. Another natural 20, Jake.
To me? What the? I guess the archers can only hit me.
4 damage.
Oh, that's not as bad.
And they're giving you, so as that wave finishes up, they're
skeletons
switching
also
rotation for the
vulnerable to
night.
bludgeoning?
Not like the full night, but just giving you guys a long rest, while the other two groups of soldiers switch in.
Okay.
How much health do you get to regain on a long rest?
Depends on how many hit dice you extend.
On
That's short rest. Long rest is all of them.
full.
Yeah. Short rest is short. Long
Short
rest is
rest
all of
is-
it. Short rest is how many hit dice you expend.
Yep.
Unless you go by the actual rules, which is
We're doing a long rest.
however
though.
many hit dice you haven't expended, which is horrible.
Yeah, I don't play that way.
No, I know of no one who does.
So you can heal life. You can use arcane recovery. What do you
Is
guys
it a
want
long
to do?
rest or is it a short rest?
Short rest, 1 hour.
Okay, because you said long rest.
I did.
I
So
want
you
to
have
use
1 hour.
arcane recovery.
So, how many spell slots do you have? I think it's only 2 spell slots, right? Because isn't your level divided by 2?
Yes.
So my level,
Half your
you said,
level
was 6.
goes into a.
It's also based on the levels of the
It
spell.
would enter his third
Right, so
spell
technically
slots.
you get 2 first level spells or 1 second level spell.
Yes.
Can I do 1 third level spell?
No.
You'd have to be 6 to be able to do that. Because it's half your
Wait,
wizard
I
level.
didn't
Rounded.
use these. Rounded down there. Use these ones. Okay, I'm gonna actually use the. Can I go to like a medic or anything to heal myself?
Yeah, you can go to one of the clerics.
You can do that, yeah.
Can I go to one of the clerics to get 10 health back, or at least do something?
Or you can use the lay on hands ability you have.
But I'm saving it.
For
Or if I need to heal one of my fallen comrades.
Or yourself.
yeah, it's
Well,
actually smart.
why would
to
I
have
use
it
it when
saved.
we have clerics? I can use it for emergencies. Don't
you
look at
had-
me like I'm dumb.
I just don't know why you're making somebody else expend their stuff when you can use something to help yourself.
Because he can
What
only use it once in his
other
turn.
reason
He's
are
that
they
bitch
there?
combat.
What other reason are the medics here for?
Medics can do a lot more than just medic. Especially if they're clerics.
Okay.
I mean, in every fight that we've ever been in, I've always pulled out my mace.
Clerics do a lot.
Also, I've cast spiritual weapon. I don't know how many times, and I do more damage with that than I do with my freaking mace.
Yep. Kind of funny, actually.
Spiritual weapon, it legit just I conjure a weapon around me, and it just
They
flies
give you
wherever I want it.
One of them heals you 14 health.
Oh.
Beating someone to death with a
Either of you
low
need
team
healing?
plus.
I'm only like 4 hit points down.
I'm 5 down, but
I was turned down.
it's not that bad.
Because I got hit with 2 crits. Normal enemy would have killed me. Easily.
You still have
Derek
like,
over here doing 30.
You still have like 3 more waves before, and the waves are gonna get harder as the night goes on.
Daddy, I'm ready.
So there's 3 more waves before the night is up. Because technically you're taking 3 hours of combat. I'm just making it really small. Because there's men that are constantly switching out.
They're constantly rotating.
Yeah.
Okay.
To make it easier on
Give me a small
everybody.
break. Makes sense.
So you go back into formation as another group is leaving. What do you guys want to be?
Want to be?
Do you want to be right up against the spikes? Do you want to be a little bit back? Do you want to be...
I'm going to be right next to the bunny. That's your call.
Might as well be up next to the trench. It's harder for them to hit us from there.
Jake, where do you want to be?
I want to be in the back again. Because that's the smart thing to do when you have an armor class of 12. And I'm still hit with 2 crits even in the back. So I don't want to go up front.
So as you... Technically all the rolls I rolled would have hit you, but with the arrows, but I just chose to make you have the crits. Because I hate you. Just kidding. He's not paying attention.
I heard you say I hate you. Screw you.
So as you go back into formation, you see another wave come over the hill. Looks like they're switching out whenever any wave is over.
Makes sense.
That's good.
So as this next one comes over, what do you guys want to do as it's just barely getting to the trenches?
I'm not playing anything.
Why not? Don't care. I don't get offended.
As long as you're actually able to pay attention and do stuff.
Yeah, if you're actually able to pay attention, I don't care.
Right, so what do we want to do?
Roll initiative again.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So Jake doesn't have such a terrible initiative.
21.
5.
You still
Oh
beat the
my
undead.
But I need to roll 2. Oh, I got a 1.
You don't beat the undead.
I thought you were doing this to make sure he doesn't have a bad initiative.
Derek, what did you get?
21.
Welcome to monks.
Monks and rogues.
Yeah, pretty much.
And barbarians.
Barbarians.
High initiative?
They have initiative?
They do?
They get advantage as well.
They do?
Yeah.
At later levels, at like
Well, if you're making a dex
mid-early levels, they get advantage.
Yeah,
on all
Derek.
initiative.
There's totally a filter. There's totally a filter in the chat. Yeah, you're right.
That's not part of the filter.
Okay.
What's not part of the filter?
It lets me. Okay.
Can you say bad stuff in Spanish?
No, it says it's letting me say Derek is affiliated with ISIS, and it doesn't. it doesn't filter that out.
Why?
Why would you say such a thing?
I just wanted to test it.
Yeah, so
And now Derek's on a
Derek?
watch list, unfortunately.
Derek goes first.
Please kill his character.
No, we don't want to kill Derek's character.
No, Derek, kill him.
Who do you think she was talking about, really?
It cracked the wizard in the back of the head.
Are you kidding?
Are you?
On an odds, yes. On an
Ammon,
even
your
no.
computer
Yeah,
does
let
not
me get
handle. Ammon, your computer
Good.
does not handle this game very well.
It's on highest graphics.
Oh,
That's an 8,
that's
right?
why.
Okay.
Yep.
We
So you
cannot
don't
handle the graphics.
Actually, it's a 9. Eamon read it
Oh,
wrong.
it cannot handle the graphics.
He's whacking you up the back of the head.
What? Why?
Because the dice said so.
Nothing happened in game.
That's a 15 to hit the wizard?
No, I'm not allowing that.
Besides the
happening.
fact that you stole a bunch of potions.
You can
Not
use
happening.
shield as a bonus, as a reaction, can't you?
Yes.
Yes, but he would lose his
But I don't want to
reaction.
have to. Seriously,
Would you rather
Derek.
have Derek whack you?
Okay, use shields. Nothing happens.
Okay, and then for my second attack,
I can use it again.
natural 20.
Oh.
Derek's the only one that attacks other people. He needs to be penalized.
That is not true.
He needs to be penalized.
That is not true.
Technically, my character's thought about it.
So, that was max damage on a crit
and none
from
of
a
this
monk.
is actually happening. This is.
You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I walk away from the battlefield and leave everybody to do whatever they want. If he's actually attacking me.
As you walk away as the deserter.
I'm not a deserter. I'm
The
not part of
dice
the
have
army.
been rolled.
That's not deserting. You just got attacked by your fellow comrade. So. Plus, he's at more than half.
Are you actually allowing this, Andrew? Come
He
on.
rolled. I'm not going to stop him from rolling to hit something.
To hit me
He wanted to hit you.
because I said he was affiliated with ISIS.
No, it's just because he wanted to hit you.
Okay. No.
Partially-
there was
Partially for
some-
both.
there was some correlation here.
You're right, there was some correlation.
Okay. All right. Down to 19 health. If I have no say in this, whatever.
Do you want to keep fighting in the lines, or are you just going to go back and get healing?
I want to get healed by the cleric and then go back.
You miss a couple rounds.
Okay.
So the first couple rounds without Jade, Derek took his turn.
I have no choice. I have, like, what am I supposed to do? Just die?
Probably
Maybe.
their goal.
That is an option.
That's an option.
Thank you, Derek. I appreciated that so much.
It's worse than when I threw you around as a giant. At least I wasn't doing tons of damage. So as he takes his turn, then the soldiers go. The arrow rain isn't as effective, but it works. And the guys in the front, they kill a few. Decently effective, but not nearly. You can't see. You can see more on the other side of the bridge. So there's still quite a bit coming.
As is to be expected.
And now it is Ammon's turn.
All right. So they're still coming towards us, or have they reached us?
They're still coming towards you.
Still coming towards us. How many feet far away?
They have to get through the trenches first.
So yeah, I'm just gonna hang tight really and look at J-Ro questionably.
You just saw a fellow comrade attack me, and you're looking at me questionably.
Fellow comrade, you are not a fellow comrade to me, and you two are in the same party. I don't need to quarrel with that. I'm just not gonna attack you.
Okay, cool. That's so nice of you.
No, thank you.
This is real great party dynamics. So as
You're allowing it.
you go, well, what am I supposed to be? When to walk up and
You're also the only chaotic party in a party of waffles.
You are the only chaotic
neutral.
person in a
I'm
party
neutral
of
good.
lawful
Or
good.
more waffle than he is.
Fair.
Okay, so the undead are gonna shoot some arrows. Not
He's the
even
wild
close.
card that causes problems for everybody
Derek,
else.
do you want me to shoot a fireball at you? How would you like
Have you
that?
seen my deck save?
Pretty
Would you like to
amazing.
try to
You would still take half
Don't you have
health.
evasion though?
That's a rogue thing.
That's rogues. I don't.
Rogues
No,
get
monks
evasion,
do
so
get
they can
evasion,
take
but
that.
at later levels than rogues.
Yeah. Rogues get that way.
And in the front
early.
line, they don't do much either because they're not there yet. So as the undead keep moving, they're barely getting to the first trench and the second trench. So the one closest to you guys.
All right.
So it is Derek's turn.
I'm just gonna do what I did before. Just take the dodge action.
What are you gonna do, Aaron?
I'm gonna take the dodge action as well.
And Jake's getting healed.
So we have a dodge, dodge, heal, dodge, dodge, heal, dodge, dodge, heal.
21
Yeah,
points.
that's what's going on right now.
20 points? Exactly how much Derek dealt?
I just rolled.
Awesome. Derek, please don't do it again.
This is why you don't pick fights with the monk.
That's why you never
I didn't even do anything in game.
Besides stealing potions.
Yeah, you did commit taboo.
Why didn't you just use a potion?
Because
It's contraband.
I want free healing.
Where?
I mean, that was for healing. You did steal some free items.
Yeah, you
so
got it for
technically
free.
it was
It's
free.
free.
So
item.
it's back
mean,
to
it's
Derek's
jail.
top of round. No, you just went. You took dodge action. And then the undead went. I don't know why I made you go. Oh, it's because I skipped you. So you dodge. Then the soldiers, arrows. Not too shabby. Much to be desired. Then the front lines. Pretty terrible. Guess what I rolled, Derek? It was one away from the worst thing you could possibly roll.
3.
Natural
A
20?
1, and a 2.
Oh, I thought I didn't realize that was for all of the dice. I thought that was for one of the dice.
Dude, if you literally rolled 40 more times, you could not get that same thing.
So the front line sucks. And then it is Jake's turn. So are you gonna run back to the battlefield?
Yes, I do want to run back to the
It's
battlefield.
gonna take your whole turn to get back there.
Okay.
Dashing, that is. Because the healers are pretty far back.
Do you think I should put that in Derek's chat?
That's not even a real thing.
Can I see?
No,
Why?
never.
Okay, you can.
Do it and be cool. Do it and be cool.
Let's see if that gets blocked.
He's asking to get killed.
Yeah, actually, no, if you do that, I will attack you as well.
It's going to get blocked instantly.
Why?
Okay,
'Cause
so I'm dashing there. Do
Yeah.
I not get to go?
no, because dashing takes your whole action.
Okay, got it.
And then it
How
is
does
back
that
up to
plant
Derek's
move us through the
turn.
rocks? That doesn't mean
The undead are now up
How does it
up in your
go through the
face.
sidewalk?
No, but
Actually,
it's
no,
like
it's the undead's turn.
there's
What am I
no
doing?
plants or anything.
So,
It's going
Um,
through a rock.
there are archers. Does a 15 hit you, Matt? Derek?
15 will
No,
never hit
I
me.
meant Jake.
Jake, get 15 hits.
Doesn't if I use. I do have a shield spot left, so no, it does not hit me.
Okay. So then, the people in the front lines, let's see what they can do.
You know how
15 hit
useful-
you, Aaron?
Oh,
Hey,
God.
are there a bunch of clerics on the front line that are higher than 5th level?
Some. But most of them are being used as healers.
Destroy undead.
Most of them are being used as healers. And technically the traps are kind of have that, so...
I'm talking about those that get past the traps.
The traps are doing significant damage. So,
Fair
does a
enough.
15 hit you, Evan?
A 15 does not hit me. I have 16.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so then it is back up the top round with Derek.
I'm just gonna do the same thing.
You can actually hit them now, you just want to dodge instead.
I'm going to dodge.
I'm going to roll to hit them.
Okay.
Usual zombies. Nat 20.
That hits.
Just got a 3, 6, 9 damage total. And then 18 to hit with 6 damage and a total of 9.
She killed 2.
And yep, there you go.
And then it is the military's turn, so archers. Shabby, but not the greatest. And then the front line. They shouldn't roll what I rolled last time. And then it is. So it goes them, and then it goes undead, and then it goes Jake.
Because I rolled a 1 in the mission.
Undead archers.
There's orange to the left, Andrew.
I think we haven't touched it.
I touched some of it.
And now
I
certainly
don't have
touched
a
it.
cup to touch it with. Just kidding, now I do.
But why does she get free cups? That's not
Because he
fair.
handed me a cup.
Okay.
Yeah, we should get some Fanta.
You have Fanta.
Okay, so
Thank you.
as the archers shoot over, you see a couple of them hit some angels. One of them falls to his knees, quite wounded. And in the front lines, one is quite badly wounded and is taken and is retreats a little bit to the medics.
Very good.
So you still have significant numbers on them, but well, not numbers on them because they have a lot more than you, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You can finally see the bridge is clear, but there's still enough to fill a 400-foot area.
Yeah.
There's still quite a bit.
Thank you.
So it is now your turn, and you can do whatever you want.
You know, while this is probably going down my character, because we're still traveling, cast clairvoyance to see how the party's doing.
What's
In fact, I can see, like, location of...
What's the range on it?
Magic missile level
Just
1
do your scissors on the floor.
I
near
know.
the closest zombie.
So is that range sight?
I think it was a mile.
Can
Oh, it's miles.
this is
Just
it?
kidding, I don't have that.
It's a mile,
But does it
so
go
it's-
straight through?
they'd be out of range.
Yeah.
They'd be way...
Range sight, but
Well, it's
hits
a
no matter
location
what.
that is
It hits
familiar
no
to
matter
you.
what, so as long as you can see, you hit.
Oh, okay.
I'm sad. That's out of my
As
mind.
long
I'm
as
just
there's
kidding,
not
I
a
don't.
solid
I just
barrier.
pray that they're okay.
Of lead.
Is it roll for me?
What?
Roll for me.
Sweet.
You don't get advantage though.
I mean, you might get advantage if you ask me to help you pray.
24.
Ooh, I get to do things.
I pray for the safety of my
She's
friends.
praying while this is going on. So as this happens,
Yeah.
Is this a 4?
34.
Is this a 4 on top?
It's a 1.
Oh, it's not. That's a 1.
And that's
So
a
this
4.
must be a 4.
Yeah.
So in that case,
If it's over 8, you kill it.
gosh. I got 15.
Then
Oh,
you kill
level
it.
1 magic missile.
So that's dead. And then as you do this, you see this large, like, almost like hand kind of come down and like just smack a whole ton of undead.
Is this your god? I almost attacked the hand.
No, it came in after you. Like you attacked, and then his hand just comes down.
And then disadvantage fire.
Yep.
I'm curious. What does Ammon and Master 2C think when they see the
19.
hand come down?
Honestly, at this point, I'm not surprised.
I'm not
anymore.
surprised either. I'm used to this.
9 damage to the nearest.
You just wonder who prayed.
Move on, men! They're closing in!
Oh, they've got lots of
You should show him the loot you got.
The glass loot?
No,
Because that's what I'm looking at.
the loot, the loot that you got from that you showed me during work.
No, I showed it to him too.
Oh, you meant that kind of loot. Yeah.
Okay, so
This just sounds like a fun D&D musical instrument to use now.
okay, so now it is. So you went so top around as Derek.
I'm just gonna keep blocking. You have to get through me to get to them.
And then it is Ammon's.
Okay. 11 to hit,
Misses.
13 to hit,
Hits.
7 plus 3, 10 damage.
Dies. Okay, so then it is the army's turn. Some more arrows. With that barrage of arrows and that hand that came down, they're looking about half the numbers you saw just a second ago. So they're looking very, very weak.
That's good.
And then the front line, pretty good. So as the traps start to hold them back more, there's less coming up to the front line. Especially now that they're half numbers, the traps are pretty much keeping them at bay at this point.
Alright.
Their last of their archers. One, so crap. And then it is Jake's turn.
Disadvantaged crossbow.
Why is it disadvantage?
Because I'm arcing it and I can't really see crap.
Technically, you can
can't-
shoot over the heads with a crossbow.
It's also considered
Can you
half.
arc a crossbow?
You can arc a crossbow.
You could try.
Depends on the crossbow's range.
If it's light, you can arc a crossbow. If it's heavy, no.
A light crossbow still has a good range. That's
Right.
the range at which you can effectively hit something that's in a straight
Use a
line.
sword.
But they're still like 300 to 400 feet out.
Yeah, but would
I have
that
a
be beyond
skyward
maximum
sword.
range if you were trying to arc it? You have to think of
It's
the
not
power of the
glowing
crossbow.
blue. Nothing's happening back there.
It's because it's not lined up right.
And there's no orcs around.
Yeah, you
Um,
didn't. You have pointed straight out perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, so so now the traps are taking care of them, so they're gonna switch you out while this is going on. Well, do you want to use a crossbow bolt and have to go get it later?
Just find more bolts.
What? You want to?
Yes!
Or steel.
Is it disadvantaged though?
Yeah. That hurts. Would 400 be able, if it's 400 feet out, would that be able to arc it?
That,
For a
8
light
damage.
crossbow?
just to shoot with
I
a
think
light.
that would be max range.
So therefore, you would be able to.
It's
Disadvantaged
60 to
fireball.
120, but to reach that.
That'd be extreme range.
That would be a high.
Which means
Oh.
it would be like disadvantage. And they probably
11.
plus AC.
Fails.
Oh.
Because it kind of is at least like 3
So they're swapping you out now, so you guys can go heal up if you need to.
Yeah, plus 3 to AC.
Light crossbows have a long range of 320.
Wow.
That's the effective range in a straight line.
So
What a 12.
So it'd be
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. It'd be disadvantage only then.
no loss.
Disadvantage, and I would throw extra AC on the target, just because that's technically further than max range.
I did.
Ding dong.
I already added extra AC because he's trying to. So you're switched out.
What, switched out?
Means,
Oh, got it.
you have 2 more rounds before the night is up. Imagine how much undead are coming over in this one night. Lots. And this has been going on for weeks.
Too many to even come close to him.
Several thousands.
Many hundreds of thousands.
So as you guys heal up, do you need to heal up or do you need to do anything? You have an hour.
No.
I think me and Becker are good on hit
I'm
points
just
right
gonna
now.
cast 5 lay on hands on me. Just to gain it back.
Now I won't make you do this every night. Because that'd just be ridiculous. Because that's a week of doing that.
That would take so long to do that for every single one.
So I'm actually going to say that you kind of just continue this cycle for the next week. Doing this every single night. And the soldiers start to get accustomed to you. And actually, for you, Jake, they start to quite enjoy your presence, especially with you taking out quite significant numbers with your fireballs.
60. Am I able to recover 3rd level spells at all in any way?
During the you would
Only
take a
during
long
long
rest.
Long rest.
You take
at
long
night.
rests before every night.
So in the rotations, though, that's not happening because we only
Right.
have an hour.
Yeah, not,
So right now,
not
I
in the middle of
can't.
the day, but
I know that long rests do it.
Oh no, I was just jumping ahead and saying each week. For the week, rest of the week you do this. You guys kind of get into the routine of living in a military camp and constantly having to fight this. By the end of the week, though, with seeing how well you guys are doing, you are asked to come into the general's tent.
Okay.
That's it.
And at this point, I have all my spell slots back.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But before we do that, I'm gonna go over to them.
Sup, folks?
Just to make you on edge.
When you go like this and smile, doing, doing, doing.
Hi, Hooks.
Bet you're sad you're not here.
No, I'm pretty. Hey, I prayed and I made it easy for you guys.
Okay.
With the 24,
No one knows.
I was gonna do something.
I was terrified when I saw a huge hand come out of the sky.
Yeah, you're the other one who's not used to something like this. This hand.
I'm surrounded by angels, my kind. This is nothing.
Yeah, for you that's nothing. He's a religious monk. So, well, she's a religious monk. You're
So
the
you
only one
guys
who's not.
Just
Yeah,
be
like,
able to
what
get
the
into this
heck?
city at this point. And it's in literal disarray. There are people in the streets. It's picture what's going on right now, except add people on the streets getting like food out of like trucks, like if the National Guard was mobilized. It's that bad.
okay.
Oh dear.
I'd say we focused on paladins and clerics and healers and stuff first.
So you would get to the middle, which is the
Getting
healers.
the
There's a
healers.
healer station up and running.
I have plenty of healing spells and spell slots that I would graciously expand and help them.
So with your lay on hands and your healing, you can actually put the effects on hold of what's going on. There are a couple people bleeding out of the eyes and mouth. It's quite terrible of a disease. I won't go into the details because it gets really graphic.
Is it an actual disease?
No, I can't. Because I wanted to really.
It's a
graphic.
plague ink disease.
No, it's worse than that.
Those things get so bad.
Oh yeah. You can't wait for COVID-19 to get on
You
there.
had a cough and now your organs stop working.
Or yes.
It's gonna happen one day.
That's the essence
What's
of
gonna
plaguing.
happen?
I guarantee somebody's already made the scenario for it.
Starts in China.
I'll be honest. Every single game I start, it's always gonna be in China because that's the most like easy one to work on.
I always do.
Saudi Arabia.
Really?
I always do.
Yeah,
Greenland
because it's a good trade route spot. A lot of stuff gets traded through there.
I always do.
So it's a good spot to spread stuff from.
I always do Greenland because they're the hardest to get into.
Greenland? I
Greenland,
do Saudi Arabia,
Greenland's really
and then
if-
make
if
it
you
an ultimate bioaerosol.
if you don't do it right and you get slightly too much severity, Greenland will shut down and you lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You lose it.
that's why I do Greenland first. So then I can play a little bit with severity. And sorry, back to the game. So you guys get there and you're healing, you're slowing the effects. You're gonna have to do this for several days, probably a couple weeks.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I of course do regularly. I do pray, like especially before I go to bed and when I wake up and at midday. Always praying for one, the safety of my friends, and two, the healing of the people.
Yeah, I'd help out with those because.
And I don't expect you to pray for. As I said,
Do it.
it's almost like a watchful eye. I'm not gonna.
That's
roll
just your
those.
basic daily prayers. That's
Yeah.
not like.
But I was saying I include that. In
I
my
only let you
daily
roll
prayers.
for that one just for the fun of it.
Yeah, but I'm like, as I said, that's only as part of the daily prayer,
Right.
in case my god decides to do something.
We need higher levels. We see.
Channel divinity. Yeah.
So you're able to heal about 20 people a day, and you're starting to make a name for yourself in this town and in this city. So all the people who are sick are starting to flock to the city because it didn't spread very far outside the city. So everyone is coming to the city.
I want a medicine. How much is a medicine kit?
Something like
Yeah, we should get
40
medicine
gold?
kits.
Derek, how much is a medicine kit?
Well, it's a healer's kit,
So
unless
it's
you're
about-
referring to an herbalist.
No, I'm referring to a healer's kit.
I'm talking about
It's
stuff, a kit that I can use to heal in case I'm out of healing spell slots.
That's a healer's kit.
I think it's like 40 gold.
Healer's kit.
And then let's see.
I remember them being quite expensive.
It's over.
Okay.
Healers.
And then I'll be able to heal, but using cure wounds and whatnot too. Cure wounds, and then I think one of the things I could have ready is a lesser
5
restoration.
gold.
Really? Only?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys can easily get those. Those are actually being distributed to the healers.
I would gladly take one, even if I'm not proficient in it. I will
Yep.
still use it. So I can use it once I run out of spell slots.
Yeah, so you're basically doing everything you can.
So I
there's-
basically get one of those inside my inventory.
There's a military
Yeah.
presence on the outside of the city trying to keep everyone contained. Which is making only the morale go down even more. Other than healing and doing the basics, what else do you need? What else do you want to do? While you're here?
I help distribute supplies because
I
can
want to
carry
help
the
try
heavy
to
boxes
boost
and whatnot.
morale. So, especially around like meal times or whenever, I do try to get some songs going among the people to try to boost morale.
It's kind of hard
some
in the
Mormon
first couple
drinking
days,
songs.
but by the last 2 days, they're starting to catch on, but not as much as you would think.
As I said, I'm
Hey,
trying to do what
better.
I can to boost morale.
It's better than it was. So
Yeah, it's like it's better than improvement. It's just like morale has been
Improvements.
boosted. I'm okay.
So then, as that goes on, what was I thinking?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I can't explain your thinking process.
Keep thinking your things.
So as you heal and you keep morale up and you're feeding them and you're healing them, a couple other paladins are asking how you're doing it and they want to learn. You can pray, so pray for me, and you can get advantage, Sam. So Sam needs to pray,
Yeah.
so Sam, you can get advantage from Becca's help.
Advantage from my help. Go, Sam.
Advantage on praying,
Yes,
which
and
is
it's religion.
religion.
Religion is wisdom plus if you have proficiency.
Well, it's intelligence.
Oh, it's intelligence?
Religion is intelligence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
It's
is.
still religion though.
I will 2 9s. Which means it's a 14.
Roll one more time because it is a week amount of time. You can break a lot in a week.
That's a 3.
And
So that would be a 9 total.
no, you had advantage.
Oh.
3 and
Again with advantage.
Yeah.
That's better. That's a 14.
You would actually
So that's a 19.
have Sarah. What is it?
I
Sorara?
think. Yeah, that's what it is. That's 19.
Is it Sorara?
The guy?
Yeah.
Wait, is what a Sorara?
No, the god's name.
I don't think so. I don't think that's what you said.
I can't remember it right now. After a 12.5-hour shift, I'm kind of
Solaris.
Solaris. You actually have Solaris come to you and teach you how to give into other paladins. It does take, you can only do it once a day, but it's kind of like you know how you pass on the priesthood? It's kind of like that.
Cool. Yeah, I'd start doing that with some of the paladins.
You can only do it once a day, so by the end of the week you have 3 other guys who can heal as well.
Yeah. Probably ones from the same section and whatnot.
So you're healing quite nicely. So back to you guys. As you come into the general's camp, it's just the Deva, just him and a couple other people. Just him and a couple other scout-looking people. And they're on the map, and you can see there's more marked on it. As like strongholds behind the enemy lines and where stuff is. And he calls you and he's like, "We need your help with the next scouting party.
What kind of help do you need, sir?
We need you to join it and get into the stronghold safely and figure out what's fully causing this."
Understood. How far?
It's easily a couple miles behind enemy lines. At least 20 miles behind enemy lines.
You're asking us to all go there.
Yeah.
We've located the possible source of it.
We've also located 3 possible sources. The closest one is 20 miles out, but it's easily 30 to 40 miles in between them.
You send a considerable amount of men with us.
Enough not to get spotted.
I'm sure
But I
that
can't
we
spare
can accomplish
much.
this.
You should be able to, especially with what you've shown. And you have the chosen one. Derek's just shaking his head.
Yeah, you
just got the
There is
chosen.
no victory.
In what?
We should be able to accomplish
Going
such a
behind enemy lines?
Oh, I thought you were talking about your game.
Well, I was talking about that too. Mostly that there's no victory in going behind enemy lines.
Well, it's not going to stop unless you figure out what's causing it.
You're not wrong.
We are honored that you are entrusting this matter to us. We shall take care of it swiftly.
So you'd be leaving tomorrow at first light, so you have all day to travel.
We will leave at first light. Thank you very much.
So you have a time. You have enough time for a long rest, and then you'll need to go right at first light. So for you guys, it's another day, and now there are 4 different healers, and it's starting to go a lot faster because that's 80 different people getting healed in a day. So the speed's starting to pick up.
Woohoo! We make a name for ourselves and help the town!
You guys don't have a group name.
No, we don't.
Short and stout healers.
Except I'm a Lightfoot. No, wait, I'm short, you're stout. Yeah, we go by the short and stout healers. I'm short, he's stout.
Hello, short.
Yep.
Start to make a name for yourself as you heal this many people.
Better be a good boy and not out.
In 8 days, he has healed over 100 people.
And I am.
Technically, he's healed 200 people.
Yeah. I myself am not necessarily healing, but at least stopping it from killing them.
Right. There are still a few deaths, but the death rate has almost completely been negated.
Here we come. Let me help. So my lay of hands, that allows me to cure which exactly?
Basically basic, like, bleedings and internal damage, but it doesn't heal the actual disease itself. It stops the progression for a short amount of time, but it doesn't stop the disease itself.
Okay, but no, I'm also wondering like what special things does the lay of hands do? So it allows normal lay of hands.
Basically, it does normal lay on hands stuff.
Yeah.
And it does 2 points per level.
Okay.
It lets you use 5 points of it with a normal one to get rid of a thing.
This you can't really get rid of this one because it is a curse mixed with a disease mixed with arcane, so it's quite nasty.
Ooh.
You can read what the normal one does. It's in the book. We have to fuck.
So back to you guys over here. What time is it there?
10:30.
Time to end.
I think I'll let you guys go to the first base first.
Okay.
The first undead base.
Well, that's at least what I think it was.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
As far as you know.
The Lich Cavern.
You guys are
Welcome
not
to the
ready
Lich
for it.
Cavern.
You're only level 5.
You consider us a level 5?
You're all at level 5.
To fight a lich?
I'm not making you fight a lich at level 5. What am I insane?
Jake's the one that said that.
I mean, you might let Jake do
I
it
thought you
wrong.
preferred that as a
Yeah,
yes,
if you want to
though.
go fight a lich, have fun.
Yeah, Jake.
I
Jake
can
has
use
to
my
fight a
charm
lich.
lich spell.
Legendary resistance.
You're not a bard. You can't seduce the lich.
Legendary resistance.
Even a bard can seduce a lich.
You know the
We'll
bard's
just
gonna
seduce
try
the
it
lich.
though.
I
The
succeed
bard
with
can
a
try
nat
all they
20.
want, but they will fail.
Legendary action.
Legendary resistance. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that's only what, 3 times a day?
That's a lot.
I will resist your seduction 3 times a day.
Yeah, but you know the bard's gonna try like 50 times a day.
I don't have that ability with Lexi. I can't resist the seduction, guys. I'm screwed. So as you guys go into the enemy territory, you go during the day, so there's not waves coming, so you can get across the bridges. You have a small number, so there's about maybe 10, 12 of you. So there's 9 other people other than you 3. But that's you don't get detected by groups of undead moving around.
Okay.
Because, trust me, if you get detected, you will die. Because if you get pinned in behind enemy lines, with that many units,
You're just dead.
yeah.
So I didn't quite in too much trouble.
More likely than not, you're dead before anybody could get
So
to
the
you.
first night, they're having 3 people on shift at a time, just in case. So roll, each of you take a shift.
Okay.
Each of you roll me a d20.
Perception?
15.
Perception.
19.
Actually, 17.
Perception. 18.
And then all
No,
of you make a party
actually,
check
I
for
also
stealth.
got an 18.
Oh no.
What is this?
25.
What is this
Party
bonus?
check for stealth.
Oh, stealth.
34?
13.
The rest of the guys carry you. They didn't get under a 12. And undead aren't that perceptive. So you guys are totally fine. None of them notice you. A few groups move past you in the night, but none of them seem to notice you.
Gotta make sure
By the next day, because you can only move, 10 miles in a day, right, Derek?
For the most part, yeah.
You do get to the next place. It is a large, like, picture... You know the bandit camps in Skyrim?
No. Actually, no.
I
I've
don't
never
play
visited.
Skyrim.
You guys don't play Skyrim?
No.
Yeah, love, you know
Is that
what
waiting
this
for the new
kid's
Skyrim? No, I'm waiting for the new.
You're not gonna
Elder
find a new
Scrolls.
Skyrim. You're not gonna get a new Skyrim.
There will be a new Elder Scrolls, but there will not be a new Skyrim.
That's why I was clarifying. I always do that.
Well, actually, the new
So
Skyrim
wooden,
came out for the
picture
Switch.
wooden walls,
Well, fair enough.
wooden walls all the way around. and it's like easily like 500 feet across. So it's not that big.
I like that.
But there are undead literally pouring out of it. Like you can see almost like a single file line of undead coming out. Picture like Nazi factory.
Nope. Don't understand that reference.
Cyberman Factory.
Cyberman factory. That's much better.
Still no.
Yeah, that's a little bit better than Nazi Factory.
Cyberman Factory is a little bit better.
And more politically correct. So as you come up to it, I think we should end there because this is gonna it's gonna take a little while to infiltrate.
It's gonna be very stretched out.
Yeah. And I need to plan a little bit more.
That's a good call.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are sneaky enough to get through without setting off some alarms.
No.
The people they're with are.
Let me set off every alarm.
So we can
Yeah,
just
but
do
I've had it so far where we've had a barbarian that's ruined all the stealth of the group.
Just don't let him. Leave him in the back.
So
We actually did that at a point. We left him
And
back
as always,
to
come
told him
leave
to
it
make
up.
noise after